bitch, now ho. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. I see you fucking with them pussies thinking you in the club. It's too crowded in the club, give me some room cause I'm here. Young loco, a head buster, the goon of the year. Smoke me a couple blunts and drink a few of them beers. Come bucking through your squad and hit you in the ear. Lil' Deuce and Loco, shit, the future is here. A 903 trap star, put his push in the air. Banging that little Boosie, all that Gucci in the flare. 187 GC, I put my hood in the air. But we're fully prepared because the hood is in the air. Who just cover the booms and they pulling them pills. We'll turn this club down and turn this bitch to the pills. Okay, it's real. Loco on this way to the feds. Even though I'm real crazy, watch them niggas in red. Cause it's ready to pop out. They'll get dead on your head. Cause they love Lil Loco cause they know I ain't scared. I see them banging the streets and putting niggas in bed. When they start set tripping and start getting in praise. Banging on anybody, making blocks that we bled. Me and Jackie jumping on niggas, the bitches and beg. Got to get clapped in the face or hitting the leg. Put the niggas in the cell, what they say. Yeah. And if these niggas run around, acting like they prepared, we'll bring it to your front door right there. Yeah. I nigga now, bitch now, ho. Don't stop me from stacking my dough. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. Don't stop me from stacking my dough. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. Now nigga, now bitch, now ho. I'm just speaking on the game and the way it's played. Most of you niggas be lost like an anime. Moving around looking shitty with a long face.
Make sure y'all hit that like button coming in. I'll be with y'all in just a second.
Steady bullshit. Go some work, hit the block and start flipping. You already got the game, so just run with it. Get the money, cause bitches and hoes come with it. The same energy you spend chasing that ditch. Put it behind your hustle, see what you get. I never put it on blood.
It's gonna be real.
Listen to your boy, cause I'm speaking real shit.
I promise myself that I will always and never let a nigga really buy them all. And if you as us, you do the same.
That's the only way I know how to play the now, bitch, now, ho.
Hey man, what's up, gang in here, man? What's popping with y'all, man? Hold on, let me pause my stuff. What's happening with y'all? Y'all know what it is. Triggamantellemtv, man. OG Glock Gang tapping in, man. What's popping with y'all? How y'all doing this evening, man? I had the time went to moving fast. I was over there, Marita boy, tapped into him. And I was like, dog, I gotta get ready for my own self, man. Who all in the chat first? Make sure y'all hitting that like button and coming in. Join the member game, man. Matter of fact, this commercial just right out top, man. I'm tired of seeing. I'm just gonna start dropping the damn commercial, man, for shit show. Let's go. Hey, what's happening? How many of y'all had joined my member game? Hit that cash out. Subscribe. How many of y'all are really haters out there? Quit being a hater, man. Support the channel, man. Go donate to Triggamantellemtv. Join my member game. Subscribe. Hell, tell your mama, tell your sister, tell everybody. Stop being a hater your whole life. Why? Y'all know what it is for shit show, man. And also,
like, share, and subscribe to Triggamantellemtv.
Already, thank you. For shit show, let's go, man. Say, man, we got some things to talk about this evening, okay? We got a little Charleston White, man, and Boosie, man, back at it again. Charleston on his troll on Boosie again, man. But this time, man, I think he got the up on you, Boosie, like this time. Just this time. We're going to play and see what Charleston had to say about it, man. And we're going to talk about, I will give you the word. You ain't got to be perfect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about YK Cyrus and Sukiana starting off the show, man. We're gonna talk a little Gangsta Boo too, man. What's popping, man? Salute to everybody coming in. Make sure that you are hitting that like button. Positive vibes only, man. This is a content show. Yeah, Trigger Man came with content during the daytime. Can y'all see me clear? Am I clear enough? Do I need to turn on some light? It don't matter. I'm fine with how I look, so I'm gonna be all right. I can't worry about what y'all looking at after I care about how I look, how clear I am on this damn screen. For a shit show. What's popping with y'all, man? Salute to y'all out here, man. Who all in the bit? Let me do my little shout out real quick, man, because y'all low on time. Darren, Glock Gang Darren, salute. Scraps of Hope, Glock Gang, salute. Soul Prolific, salute, man. Pooh Black, salute Mr. 1000 himself, man. Hold on, man. Let's get to who else in here. Glock Gang, what's up? Cynthia, Glock Gang Brazy, Glock Gang Robert. Goddamn me. Who else in here? Glock Gang Sweet Baby. Glock Gang Michelle. Glock Gang Tawana, man. Glock Gang Robert, man. What's popping with y'all, man? Are y'all ready to start this show, man? Because after we get through these topics and things, we might go into some open dialogue, depending on however much time there is, man. Remember, if y'all ain't following me on IG, both IGs, man. One IG is just for y'all to catch me live, and the other IG, y'all want to holler at any kind of business or any conversation. Do it on Grown Man Talking IG. I do not respond. If I have not been already talking to you, you would not get a response from me in my IG box. I'm just saying I can't make this up, man, for a shit show, man. Goddamn me. What's popping, man? Salute, man. Subscribe to the links, man. Drop too, man. Y'all ready to start this show, though? Let's go and start this show, man. We'll tap in on the trial situation. I don't want to talk YNW Melly yet because the day ain't over. So I want to kind of have all my things in order, you know what I'm saying, when we talk about the YNW Melly trial or anything around the YNW Melly trial. And for y'all who don't know what I just said, this IG right here, anything you want to talk about, like topics or anything you need to talk to me about other than on this stream, or make sure you do it through Grown Man Talking, man. Just for to catch my lives, follow and build my personal IG up, man. Follow me on Trigger Man IG right there, man, for shit show. Don't be a hater your whole life. Not your whole life. Let go. We're gonna get on to them since we already brought them up. I'ma give you the world. You ain't gotta be perfect. Yeah. You just gotta be worth it, baby. I will give you the world. Seems like Sukiana didn't want you to give her the world. I'm just saying, I can't make this up, man. This guy right here. Let's talk about YK, man, for a second. And matter of fact, let me give you an award, YK. I gotta give you the award because you have earned that motherfucker, man. Like I was gonna let you go and this and that, man. But I gotta give you the Young Jock Bitches Award for y'all who don't know what the give you the Young Jock Bitches Award. You ain't gotta be perfect. All you gotta do is worth it. Yeah. God damn it. The Young Jock Bitches Award goes to the goofy people, you know what I'm saying? The weird people, you know what I'm saying? And YK Cyrus, man, you have gotten the Young Jock Bitches Award today, man. Say, man, let's just talk about the bad look this guy has been having, man. It seems like YK Cyrus is one of them guys who has tried to fit like in everywhere. Like he always try to put himself, you know what I'm saying, in a high echelon. Like he's a guy that a one-hit wonder basically right now, and that one-hit wonder made him feel like he was equal to all the Boosies and all the top rank. Like, you know, I'm surprised he ain't broke right now, you know, much as he try to keep up and don't want it. And he's the guy, like YK is the new guy that everybody punches on in the game. If y'all don't pay attention to him, Glock Gang Tone, I see you out there, man. If y'all have paid attention to YK, like Instagram videos and all that's going on, like somebody always seems like they checking him about some money, charging him up, not inviting him to the party. They just don't put any respect on YK Cyrus' name. I'm just saying, y'all. They don't for shit show don't put no respect on YK Cyrus' name, and he acts like it's just a joke and they just hot side. And I think people really think this guy is corny, man. Even Sukiana, man. Like, come on, Sukiana. I gotta say this about Sukiana, man. And no disrespect to her. Then again, I really don't give a damn. If I'm watching your IG I'm watching you live or listening to your raps, hell, I'm gonna believe I can get up on you too. I'm gonna treat you like what I hear. I'm not gonna take that as you just rapping, especially when you go in an extra length and an extra mile. Not saying you deserve anything that happened to you, but I'm just trying to make it make sense. Especially if you going outside, rap on your lives and you popping your shit and saying this and that. I'm gonna believe you, damn it. I'm just saying. Well, this goofball YK Cyrus apologizes for violating Sukiana's boundaries as Meek Mills defends him. YK has issued a public apology to Sukiana after he was accused of sexually assaulting her, man. In a video went viral on Wednesday, June the 14th, Cyrus was seen forcing a kiss with the Love and Hip Hop Miami star at the Crew League basketball tournament in Atlanta this past week. Now, Sukiana, the man was just forcing a goddamn me kiss. He just forcing a kiss. Like, it ain't like he was trying to put his booty in your face. You know, you like to lick a little butt, allegedly. All y'all Florida girls, that's how y'all get down, and that's how your boys get down out there. You know what I'm saying? You like a little pee-pee too on you, little golden showers, allegedly. So, YK, you have to be real lame just for Sukiana, man. A known hoe, I think, allegedly for entertainment purposes and opinionated. So, a known hoe in the industry, or a known looked at hoe in the industry, to turn you down. She don't even want your little coins you got. Anywho, Sukiana looked visibly shocked and uncomfortable as the Def Jam signee who was stood behind her claps her head and forced his tongue down her throat as she commentated on the gang alongside Lou Duval, Funny Marco, and Buster Shear. Osiris' behavior was widely condemned on social media and led to allegations of sexual assault. While she didn't address the incident directly, Sukiana posted multiple tweets on Wednesday revealing she was hurt and cried all day before deactivating her Twitter account. She quoted, "I am hurt and scared to stand up for myself," she wrote. Hold on, let's take a pause in that. Let me give you the Capping Award. Hold on, I gotta give Sukiana the Capping Award, please. Matter of fact, I just wait till I'm finished reading. She is finna get the Capping Award. I'm just letting y'all know right goddamn me now. I drink to hide that I'm very sensitive. I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I asked God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in his word. I just want to go away for a while. Following the backlash, YK Osiris took to his Instagram to apologize to the rapper reality star, saying he misread the moment and he's embarrassed by his actions. He said, "I publicly offer my serious apology to Sukiana. In an attempt to be playful, I misread the moment and violated Sukiana boundaries. I understand the importance of consistent, and I am embarrassed by my behavior." He also added, "I take full responsibility and have made multiple attempts to apologize. I have the utmost admiration for Sukiana, and it was never my intention to disrespect her." Well, hell, YK, you got the bitches award for even trying to make this right. Like, shit, whatever it's gonna be at this point, gonna be with somebody like Sukiana. So you should just stood on 10 and just said, "Goddamn, you misread the moment." No, you didn't misread the moment. She just wanted to give you that coop happy behind closed doors. She didn't want nobody. She didn't want to be seen in public with your square lame ass kissing and with your tongue down her mouth. She didn't want you to give her the world. She feel like she more than worthy. Yeah. And that's you. I'm just saying. Like, is it safe to say that when we hear Sukiana's name, we think of whole things? Am I wrong for looking at it like that? No disrespect to any victims or anything like that, man. But it's hard for me to look at her. Like, the only thing I feel sorry for Sukiana is that YK Cyrus goddamn try to kiss you in public. Yeah, that's an embarrassment for somebody of your brand. I guess a hoe of your brand, allegedly. A hoe of your brand, allegedly. You didn't want him to give you the world. You didn't think he was worth it in public. I'm just saying. You didn't misread the moment. What you misread, YK, was the timing. She was saying, hit me up behind closed doors. You somebody I kind of like, you looked as in the game as the square, SpongeBob SquarePants guy, YK Cyrus. You are looked at as the SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants guys in the rap game. Nobody likes YK Cyrus. Everybody punks him. Everybody punks him. And capping award, please, for Miss Sukiana. Capping award, please.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
And not only do I need the capping award, I need the help award too also for this. Help award, please.
What's wrong? Help. She almost hit 4 cars,
Now, allegedly, all for entertainment purposes. Sukiana, help me understand how this drove you back to drinking. I didn't think you never really stopped. You just needed a reason to drink some alcohol or to start you a GoFundMe. Cause truly you're a professional hoe. Do y'all disagree with me? Like everything you say, every intentions, your actions in person, like it ain't hard to believe. Like even me, I think I can knock you down. Fuck you talking about? Shit, hell, I'm not gonna think if we locked up in the room that shit. That's Sukiana over there. She a star. She ain't. I'm gonna make my move, goddamn it. I don't heard enough from you and seen enough from you to think that you like that. And I'm not saying they give a reason for a man to violate you, but shit, you pass violate because you violate your own character yourself. Every time you hit a live, every time you on the reality show, you violate your self-integrity. You violated by the things you do, the way you carry yourself. Like these are the type of women that I don't want to hear woman empowerment for. And this is the type of nigga that just square and I don't want to be my friend, just like everybody else in the game. You know what I'm saying? You got OnlyFans, you nasty. Hell, he probably subscribed to OnlyFans. He don't watch you playing that thing so much and do your thing and suck this and suck that so much that shit. YK Cyrus said he gonna give you the world. You just gotta be worth it. I'm just saying, make this make sense. Shit. Hell, I don't mean I'm not talking against I'm not encouraging sexual assault on women or anything like that, man. Yeah, she the eat booty game. I said that earlier. Yeah, she like to eat booty and everything. YK wanted his salad clean. He wanted to give you the world so you can show that he was worth it. Toot it up. Yeah. I can't make this up. I'm just saying. But YK, man, I hope you and Sukiana all real shit and bullshit aside, man. I'll bullshit aside. I hope you can get yourself out of trouble because y'all know she a hoe, so you know she coming for that little chains that you got left, YK. YK, you know she coming for them little dollars you got left because you ain't had another hit since I'ma give you the world. All you gotta do is eat it. Yeah. He wants you to lick on the booty. I'm just saying, allegedly, man. Anywho, on to a more serious person to talk about, man, which is Gangsta Boo, man. Damn, man. It's a shame how Gangsta Boo went out, y'all. It's a damn shame how Miss Gangsta Boo went out, man. You know, this has been a problem that addiction that Gangsta Boo has been fighting her whole life for far as we talking about drugs, cocaine and shit, man. And sometimes you have to, you know, some things cool when you're younger. But as you get older, you gotta outgrow these things or peel back from these things if you're gonna participate in, especially with things of how the government work and how hard it is to get this and that. You know, people gonna start experimenting with drugs and missing that to make it right. You dig what I'm saying? And with this whole situation, man, Gangsta Boo, man, let's just read. Gangsta Boo cause of death was revealed, man. The report claimed that she overdosed on fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol, man. It wasn't no secret to the world what she is OD over. We thought it might have been drugs, or we know people were dying on the regular off of fentanyl. So you got to know that this is traveling around. This is something that drug dealers are used to stretch their drugs, and some drug dealers don't know how to mix it right to even make it right. The saddest thing in the end in life of Gangsta Boo was the marriage boot camp, man. I'm gonna go back to that, man. That was a sad sight, man. To see Gangsta Boo, man, in a position like that, man. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, can I find the video? Let me see. Can I find the video? Let me see if I can find the video. Like that was just like they were going out bad. Just looking at her, how she was acting, she looked like a addict. I hate to say it, man. An addict. She looked like an addict. She definitely looked like an addict on this whole situation, man. Let me see, man. Hold on. Let's get this commercial out of here. We finna get. Hold on, man. Let's just take a look at what went on last on marriage boot camp for a second, y'all. Let me clear her real quick. Let's just play this.
They were in your room setting up the drill, the lie detector, moving some things around. They went to that back table where there was a lamp on it, moved the lamp. And beside the lamp, found a baggie with a white powdery substance. Don't know what it was, don't know whose it is.
Oh my God, man.
Tell me what it is.
I don't know what that is and what y'all talking about, for real, for real. I've been like, I honestly don't know.
This sad right here, man.
And if it's like this at this point, man, I'm just like, I'm over it. I don't have nothing on me. They search everything if it's something in old clothes or whatever. But do you want to vouch for that? Like, I literally don't even know. We on my.
Every drug addict, man, is embarrassed of being caught or being noticed. Everybody who does powder, man, most powder customers, like regular people who buy cocaine, they are working people, so they kind of secretive about their drug and stuff. If you ever been over a girl house and she keep going to the bathroom and keep running her nose, she probably going in there to hit a line because she embarrassed to see for her to be seen, goddamn me, taking these drugs or doing anything like this. So I'm trying to break down the mental state of a person when they being exposed or caught in possessing drugs, or caught that they do drugs. Let's go.
Mike, right now, I'm done with it. I'm just done. Like,
So how did it get there?
How did what?
And if all people know, anybody know they got addicts in your family, they always done. They quit. They running away. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that.
I don't know. I don't even know what's in there. I wanted my jewelry. I don't even know. They searched everything.
It was next to that.
My box of jewelry. The thing is, they searched me, everything. So I don't know. If I can see it could be something old. I don't know. And it's not okay to be accused of some.
I'm not accusing you. Can I ask you?
Now the aggression comes, man. It's fearing that they calling the police, and the aggression come in that you ain't gonna say that. You put that there. Now it's my word against your word because we on live TV. You know this is a national televised TV show. Boy, this sad.
Man, this is some weird.
Can I ask you a question
for me?
Emmett, yeah. Has this ever been a problem before?
Man, Dr. Ish.
Something that you've addressed before? Just in personal life?
Dr.
She high now. She high now. Listen to her talk. She don't want you talking to Emmett because Emmett finna tell the truth. Look at Emmett's face right there. Emmett is about to tell the truth. Emmett like shit. He dealing with this shit at home with his wife. He love her, and he do need some help.
I came to marriage boot camp
right.
for me and Emmett.
Right.
Not none of this, and it's making me uncomfortable.
She came to marriage boot camp for her and Emmett, but not none of this shit. Not for y'all to be in my personal business and what I do outside this motherfucker. But you brung it to marriage boot camp. R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo too. And my condolences still go to her family.
Would you like to help
Emmett,
with?
are you ready to go? Hold on. What I like what?
I said, if that's an issue,
Hold on. What I like what?
if substance has been an issue for you,
Yeah, y'all see her hit her nose? Hold on. Let me backtrack that. Y'all gotta pay attention to this. Watch her flick her nose.
substance has been an issue for you in the past. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not saying it has been. I'm not saying it hasn't been.
Gotcha.
But if it has been, and once you leave here, you feel like that's something you would like to further address,
Gotcha.
I have some recommendations for you.
Gotcha.
Okay? I'm going to pass that to you.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Now, that was the saddest thing that I had seen like on TV for us. Like her whole story is sad. Like the fact that she OD'd after we seen that. The fact that she OD'd months or maybe a year after she was exposed on live TV on which is Marriage Boot Camp hip hop edition of her getting caught with drugs, man. She didn't come here for this. She came here. She didn't come for y'all to get in her personal business. She came here for you and Emmy. Well, make it make sense because maybe this got something to do with why y'all are in marriage boot camp. Why y'all feel that the need to be there and come get Dr. Ish his help. R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo for real, because I'm not dragging Gangsta Boo. Let's be clear. I'm not here to drag her or to make anybody feel any kind of way about her. I'm not here to do that. I'm just calling it like it is, man. People like we'll entertain some bullshit or some made up shit and entertain it and call the bullshit like it is. But when we talk about this reality stuff, the reality, she's on a reality show. This is part of your reality. You coming on this show trying to help your situation, marriage boot camp, man. Maybe the drugs is part of your reality. And the problem for us going forward. And you can't address a problem with an addict until they are ready there themselves to deal with the problem. Any addict, a sex fiend addict, a hoe addict, a drug addict, an alcoholic addict, a thief addict. They gotta be ready for a change within themselves. They gotta be real and say shit. Like I don't lost it all or I don't took it too far and I gotta slow down. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Y'all make sure y'all tapping that like button coming in, man. Join the member game, man. The Cash App up there. Y'all want to donate to the Cash App. Super Chat does work. All I ask you do is like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on IG. Follow my people. This real. If you want to get to the link is pinned up there at the top. I'm just going to tell it like it is with Gangsta Boo. It's even more of an embarrassment that after that show that you later still died from an overdose of the same substance that was found in your room in the TV show. So now it makes you look even more crazier and leaves a stain on your legacy even more because the highlight of the last memories of you, the highlight of Gangsta Boo last memories of her was her and Dr. Ish getting sent home because they found an 8-ball on the side of the goddamn distance. She thought she hid it, put under the lamp. So when we want to talk about everybody's life ain't perfect. But you would think, man, like Triggaman told y'all, man, I went on a 3-year thing on the weekends on Saturday night, popping them no labels with my thing to be up to Tuesday. Popping them SOs with my thing for about 2 years straight on Saturday nights. Every Saturday night, I say, let me get one of them things, man. Give me one of them no labels, baby. I'm gonna be up all week. Hell, the first time I seen on news, people get caught with fentanyl pills and they was the same color as me, I was done. It wasn't hard for me to quit. I already didn't do them anyway. I was the one talking. I can bring my partners up here and they were laughing at me. I know you ain't on no female drugs because I used to tell y'all on them female drugs all the time. And one night it was a lot going on. I said, "Say, man, I'm gonna try me one of them pills. So give me one of your pills, bro. Shit, I need to be up for the weekend. And the fact that I could stay up in the weekend and not be tired to just move around, goddamn me, that intrigued me. Only thing that intrigued me about them because they, you better not be looking for no sex when you get home because they were wine softeners for some reason. When that fentanyl came, when I seen 2 black folks arrested in Dallas for a whole bunch of pills, fentanyl pills, I was through. I don't never want nobody to be laying, my kids to be laying, looking at me over my cash and say, my daddy died for trying to stay up all weekend on some damn SOs. He got a fentanyl pill. That is embarrassing, not only to my legacy and me, that is embarrassing to the ones who love me, my children, my wife, everybody. Make it make sense. I don't allow nobody, not even my old lady, no, you can't, nigga, when we done. So I'm just saying, man. Yeah, they wine softeners. Yeah, make your wine so here. You be trying to get on with your old lady, that hoe ain't working. You be like, what the fuck? Yo, like, you on one of them pills or something, nigga? Shit, that ain't usual, nigga. Your shit. Like, hold on now. Shit. Because they dehydrate you. You don't drink plenty of water. If you drinking alcohol and sodas and shit, your body not staying dehydrated. So you got to drink plenty of juice and water when you on them things, on them jitters. So I was ready. All I needed to see was that. I wouldn't have added. It was recreation doing them. But when I seen that goddamn news that one, I didn't want none at all. My partner was like, damn, bro, here, you need to try these couple of these. My partner be trying to give them to me by the 20s and here, take it here. Try these hoes out. They different ones, about 20 of them. I don't want them, bro. I don't want them, bro. Bro, oh, you don't fuck with the old from? Nah, I don't fuck with them at all. I'm not interested. Matter of fact, I enjoy going home and going to sleep on the weekends. Goddamn you. Hell, stay after 3, sometimes to 4. Goddamn, when I come in the house, I sleep, goddamn me, and wake up at 12 or something on a Sunday morning. She rested and go back to sleep some more during the daytime if I want to. I enjoy it. But Gangsta Boo, man, like, her ending story, man, is just sad to me, man, because it's reality and it's real, man. It lets you know how regular her life was. You know what I'm saying? How she had came down off that peak of that cliff that she was up to, how regular her life was, man. But RIP to Gangsta Boo, man. My condolences and prayers goes to her family and her children, man, and her husband. I mean that from my heart and soul, man. Like, I don't mean to disrespect Gangsta Boo or put no dirt on her name. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Gangsta Boo's family and friend, Memphis. I'm just gonna call it like it is. It is what it is. All these artists are doing drugs past their time. Now, you know what? I think everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? If you get a certain age, when you do powder or pills or something, when you start getting towards 40, man, the only drug you should be doing, and we don't even call that a drug no more, is smoking you some good dope. Yeah, smoking you some good dope. That's the only drug I believe that people should be worried about after 40. Yeah, Gangsta Boo did have kids, didn't she? Gangsta Boo do got kids. Because it says in this article, hold on now. Oh, no, that's Gangsta Boo mother issued her statement on Gangsta Boo's thing. She said the Mitchell family would like to thank everyone for their condolences regarding the untimely death of Lola Gangsta Boo Mitchell. She told Memphis 10 at the time, the family asking for you to continue praying. We're going to do that. My daughter Lola was my only baby girl, Mitchell said. I was so proud when she would rap as a little girl. She became a queen of Memphis. My baby is loved by people everywhere, and it all started home with us. That is so amazing to me. It makes me smile ear to ear. God brought her home to be with her daddy, Cedric, and her brother, Darren. Now, I can't stand when people I can't stand when people in churches say a guy brought them home and this and that. It was God was ready for his child to come home and shit. Me and my daddy, you know, this probably something me and my daddy agree with about funerals and what preachers say. I can't stand to hear a motherfucking preacher sit up there and say it was a time God wanted a child. God damn, God could not. Jesus couldn't have brought him home no better than that. That man got shot 5 times in the head. Jesus couldn't bring him back no better than that. I'm just saying, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got somebody backstage. Hold on. What's up, Paul?
What's going on, Trig?
What's up with you, man?
Nothing. I'm just hanging out, watching what you're doing.
Okay, what's on your mind? Anything you want to tap in here?
No, I mean I'm open. I haven't really been listening for too long, seeing what the topic is, but I'm open to wherever you want to take it, if anywhere.
All right, well, go to the chat, man, because I'm scared you finna palm bum. You look like somebody.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Nah, I don't do all that. I have a channel and a broadcast. I don't do none of that.
Oh, okay. All right, man. What you think about this Gangsta Boo situation?
I don't really know anything about it, man. I'm not too plugged in when it comes to a lot of the pop culture stuff. You know, at one time, I guess I was. As time has gone on, I see power in other areas, right, for the self and others. So I'm not too plugged in, but I mean, if you want to kind of get me up to speed on the situation, if I have any comment, I'll give one. I might not even have a take on the situation.
With Gangsta Boo, her cause of death came out was fentanyl and cocaine overdose.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, you know, at the risk, I guess here's the trigger warning, you know, a lot of this hip hop culture, this is nothing new at this point. What's put forth as hip hop culture, a lot of it is a deception, right? A disempowerment, a deception. They're going to put forth these celebrities as false light, you know, folks to be celebrated, right? That's what a celebrity is, someone to be celebrated. And, you know, a lot of these folks are deeply disturbed, broken people, disempowered. You know, so unless they did one of these things that some folks would say they've been known to do, where they, you know, maybe handle somebody and deal with them and then put a little something into them to make it look a certain way, if you get what I'm saying. I'm kind of being general. I don't want to say too much on your platform. But, you know, unless it's that kind of situation where she was done away with, so to speak. Yeah, you know, we got to watch this stuff. There's a lot of this stuff being pushed now, all this music telling young people, you know, drink the lean, pop the perks, this, that, and the third. You know, I've had a history with opioids and all this shit. So it's not a joke, man. These aren't recreational drugs. This shit'll take your soul.
Okay. What you do on your channel, boss?
I mean, I like to do a little bit of everything. From time to time, we do a little bit of entertaining, a little bit of comedy. We talk spiritual faith, legal, lawful, you know, how to secure your rights, property, freedom. Yeah, that's where it started with me, right? Rights, property, freedom, the law. And then we kind of expanded outward in different ways.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. You from the States? You from the United States?
Well, that's something that we get into, right? USC, Federal Code definitions. United States is defined as a corporation, but I won't get too far into that. But yeah, I'm a man on the land that you would refer to as United States, right? America?
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm originally from what you would call the state of New York, right? Or New York State.
Yeah, New York State. Okay, I got you. Understood. Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. I was just stating that the Gangsta Boo, the ending of her life, man, was just sad, man. By her being on the show Marriage Boot Camp, reality stars, I don't know, Marriage Boot Camp, loving hip hop Marriage Boot Camp, the hip hop edition, man. She was on the show to where she got caught with drugs, man. I was just talking about how it was so sad of the demise, the last days of her life. And now that we find out that a drug overdose was the reason for cause of death.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens, right? When these folks get put in position or, you know, they flourish with their talents, They get all this money, this worldly power, this attention, right? And you get this dopamine high that comes with it. If you don't manage your inner space properly, right? If you don't have knowledge of self to manage yourself, you'll get caught up. So it's a runaway train. So you'll find yourself on all the drugs and alcohol, either to reproduce the feeling of what you can't get, right? Go look at all these people who become real famous, get all the lights and all the action, the stage time, all the attention. Imagine what happens to somebody when you take that all away, when they're not hot no more, right? So now they need something to replace that with, and that's when they go to the drugs and alcohol, try to get that dopamine rush. And there's other reasons too, but this Hollywood, this celebrity culture, this drug culture too. It's a dangerous game if you don't have self-awareness and self-knowledge.
And what's the name of your page?
So originally it's Paul Unslaved. Shadow banning, striking a whole bunch of stuff, got it walked back using lawful process, but pretty much a lot of issues on that first channel. So we went over to the second one, and it's proper instruction motivates people at Pimp Unslaved.
Pimp on slaves? Is that what you just said?
No, Pimp Unslaved. UNSLAVED, like my name, right? So it's proper instruction motivates people is the acronym, and then unslaved is the idea, right? In order to move through life with some level of self-esteem, self-worth, self-value, self-empowerment, you have to unslave yourself from bondage, addiction, vice. And that comes in all forms.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through here, man. I got one more topic. You can come back through here later, boss.
All right.
All right, thank you. I ain't gonna lie, Paul, you scared me, man. I think you trying to get me. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Now he had good conversation, man. I worried, man. He didn't turn on the camera, man. Man. They been lurking, y'all. They been lurking, man. When you talk about certain things, they get you, man. No, if you wouldn't, man, I wasn't taking a chance, man. Anywho, man, on to it's not only entertainers. Look at the people. Hey, and hit that cash out, y'all. Y'all ain't donate to the cash out. Hit the cash out. My super chat works, man. Make sure y'all hitting that goddamn like button coming in here, man. Most important, I'll do the free shit. If you can't do the support shit, do the free shit. Support me that way. Hit the like button, share, and this and that, man. Like for real. Salute to y'all coming in, man. Now just in a bit, I would have turned to them. Yeah, man, Paul, you scared me, man. You got good conversation though, man. You got good conversation, but you scared me, man. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Anywho, man, on to the next people that we got to talk about, man, which is Charleston White, man. Charleston White, he back at it again, y'all. I'm not here to call. All right, now you welcome over here, man. I just gotta be careful these days. Man. Hey, man, this is a monetized video, so I got to make sure I move right on my video, man. I ain't even cussing a lot on this video. Y'all can see Juice Box, what's popping, man? After I see you after game. Like game is Parker 420 TV in here, man. What's popping with you, man? Salute to Paul again for coming up here, man. Well, Charleston White, man, he back at it again, man. And this time, I think Charleston White might got the foot down on Boosie neck, man. Like, one thing about Charleston White, man, with Charleston White, man, you gotta just think about it, man. With Charleston White, man, all you do is use common sense, man. You use common sense with the things and stuff, the things that Charleston White thinks. Like I've been saying for over a year. I've been saying before Charleston White, man. I've been doing a lot. I've been saying a lot of things before these big time bloggers, and maybe my platform YouTube ain't pushing me like this or like that or whatever it may be, or they shadow banning me from everybody and shit. But I've been saying a lot of things that seem like everybody run with the narrative so that they get out. Not saying that Charleston running with it. I'm just saying that a lot of other bloggers, man, with this Boosie situation, if you're a street nigga and don't being in trouble, man, this is where I'm gonna agree with Charleston on this, man. When you're a street nigga and don't really being out there and live that street life, man, you just know shit. You just know shit. And what I mean by you just know shit, man, it's common sense. It's street shit, man. A lot of y'all don't understand because y'all ain't really being living like that or being out there. This shit is street shit. This shit that's gonna happen because you know somebody don't be through it, or you might don't be through it. It was clear to me. The stick in the car when the police started talking, just like T.I. told y'all. Boosie, I'm scared for Boosie. I've been saying that for a year and a half. I'm scared that they're gonna get my boy Boosie, man. He talked too damn much. I feel like he talk and insert himself in situations, kind of like Triggaman on YouTube sometimes. He assert himself in situations that he shouldn't have to assert himself in, man. Let's tap into Charleston White video for a second. Let's see what Charleston had to say about Boosie Badass, man. Let's go. Hold on, let me bring it up.
One thing we know, Boosie gangster, right? About that shit he talking about, he can go do another 10 in his 40s, nigga. That's a long motherfucking time when you got health ailments. Nigga got to stand in the peel line and all that kind of shit. No, we don't know. Nigga got to go stand in the peel line. No, nigga. When they send you up there with them DC niggas, they don't tell these young niggas about them DC niggas in the feds. No. Hold up. Let me close this right here. They don't tell y'all about them DC niggas in the feds, do they? No. When they send them California niggas out by them DC niggas make California niggas behave. Listen, I don't give a fuck where they send a DC nigga. And you ask any nigga if I'm lying. In them feds, DC niggas kick everybody ass in the feds. I'm not bullshit. The nigga blind and take his hood off.
Charleston, that's my first time hearing that, dog. That's my first time hearing that. I had never heard that, man. I got a lot of federal niggas around me. I have never heard that, man. I had never heard that, man. That's something new to me, man. I might be wrong on it, but I at least thought that Cali and Texas cars mostly run most of the feds. I don't know. That's what I heard.
I ain't even looking at the road. Yeah, I don't know who driving the car. Somebody here, but I ain't touching no with her. But now, listen, Boosie, when they put them niggas ass in the feds, and when them niggas go to moving away, man, please, them DC niggas, man, your ass better be tough fucking with them DC niggas. They put 5, 10 DC niggas on the yard.
And that's fucking with any niggas when you in another state. It's the majority of them, nigga, shit, you gonna get right. That's in any thing, so that's true.
But 2000, they say the DC niggas run the whole yard. I ain't bullshit. No, they say they put 16 DC niggas on one yard. Them niggas go run the whole motherfucking yard. I said, what? Man, they go stab and stick. Yeah, you got them DC niggas fucked up. And all them niggas grow up boxing. Most DC, no, I ain't lying. See, these niggas so bullshit, no, they talking at the state penitentiary where the big bully. No. The DC niggas bully every goddamn body. So you got to go talk to your big homies to really understand what I'm talking about. But listen to me. No, they got Boosie ass in the headlock. I told y'all. See, I make this shit sound comical, but nigga, I told y'all I went to school to study law. Nigga, I would go be a lawyer. So,
what's crazy is that what Triggaman wanted to be too, a lawyer. That's crazy, man. Like shit, that's what most criminals want to be. Shit, goddamn, I won't get out of trouble. I'm gonna be a lawyer.
I'm sitting back knowing, nigga, you can't beat 5 murder cases on me. It's just like me, nigga. I can't keep beating these cases here in my city, and I then do something. Now niggas, I'm gonna keep getting away. They're not gonna keep letting you get away. Can't. And if you get away, nigga, you better not try to high step down the sideline, getting away. Rubbing in their motherfucking face.
Facts.
Like O.J. Simpson. See, O.J. Simpson got away and did the Deion Sanders dance down the sideline and he scored the touchdown. Now, you better not do that, nigga. You still a nigga. Give a fuck how much money you got.
Now, this is what Triggaman has been trying to tell y'all. This is what Triggaman has been preaching. They don't like to see niggas with power. And one thing, they don't like a nigga that own land. And Boosie owns all that. He owns a estate, a lot of land. You can build a whole neighborhood on the land that he owns. Now, I always ask myself the question again, why do Boosie allow Tootie to even show any guns online, goddamn me. Why do he allow any guns to be shown in his house, period? And he know that he's a felon. Why? These are the questions Trigger Man has been asking for a year and a half over here. Why?
They closed the door on Oprah Winfrey ass one day over in them countries. She had them motherfuckers. They went over her black ass. Now you still a nigga. So here it is. You done got away with 5 murders. And everybody say that Vlad TV is the feds. He ain't got me locked up. Remember, Boosie, you said that. If Vlad is the fed, why he ain't got me locked up? You got what your ass for, nigga.
Again, man, I get tired of hearing people saying that Vlad is the feds, man. Vlad is doing his goddamn job, man. You got a choice and you got a decision to make as a grown-ass man and a grown-ass woman when you go after the answer questions and shit. But now, we care so much about this clap chasing, these clicks, these views, and all of this shit, man. We gonna say whatever we can say so we can make sure that 1 million people hear us and 1 million people know who we now are. That is facts. Let's go.
You got what you asked for, nigga. Now, God then also give you what you asked for. You want to be a hero to the streets. You want to be a hero to the ghetto. You want to be a street prophet. So, God need a Daniel. God need a Daniel, Boosie. And who better to play Daniel than you? Remember, Daniel had to go in the lions then, nigga, and show everybody that God is real and he don't get ate up by the lions. Nigga, God done chose you to play Daniel for us, Boosie. Since you so motherfucking gangster, and you got all these gangster codes and ethics. Nigga, put your suit on like Millie Mayer, nigga. Go in that fucking ass, because you about to be sentenced. Now, when the feds come, they don't just come just to be help. I made a mistake. Now, when the feds show up, they done dotted they out.
Now, what I do agree with Charleston White again is Boosie is finna go do some time. Boosie is definitely finna go do some time. Like, I don't see no way around it. Boosie, like, he don't be in the penitentiary already before this. Like he's a 2-time or 3-time convicted felon, if I'm not mistaken. So they definitely gonna make sure that Boosie go sit down. How long he gonna go sit down? Whether it's 3 years or maybe 3 to 5 years, he gonna go sit down. And now he put himself behind the 8-ball of fucking again. And what y'all say, Trigger? What do you mean he put himself behind the 8-ball again? Well, now he can't generate no money anymore because he locked up. He got to depend on little Tootie and this other Osiris, man, to rap and keep them bills paid and keep his business going and keep his money invested. No play now. I think he's gonna get out with 5 years, man. 4 or 5 years, man, at the most, man. He didn't shoot nobody. It's safe to say that Boosie should have some kind of protection around him. Much shitty he talk. Let's go.
Guys cross their T's and they know they got you. So here's the thing, Jack. You get to be a model gangster for the babies. And they'll get to see, nigga, how gangsters deteriorate as time progresses and go on. We already know this gangster got a diabetes problem. He's gonna deteriorate fast.
And one thing with Charleston troll, man, I'm saying about Charleston. Charleston make you want to hit him in his mouth. So he good at trolling you and getting your attention. Like it's hard not to annoy a man like Charleston White. It's hard to annoy a man like Charleston White out here, man. I'm just saying it's hard. Make sure y'all hitting that like button coming in. It's true, but I don't see him melting away, and I believe Boosie gonna stand on 10 because he's so precise. He's so precise on standing on 10. I don't know if Rollo case is a Fed case or not, man. But shit, we might be hearing Trigger Man said it first. If Rollo's in the Feds, we might be hearing them actually be bumped into each other, maybe even put in the same location. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there to say I was the first one to say it.
You talking while he gone? Well, I was talking while he was here. He was doing good ignoring me. They said once he addressed me, he was going to jail. Guess what he did? He addressed me, And that Charleston white effect got him just what they said. They said, man, listen, ignore him. Don't speak on him. Don't say nothing to him. He got tricked on the Breakfast Club. Now look at him. Nanny boo boo. Nanny boo boo to all the Boosie Boo fans. Nanny boo boo to all the Boosie Boo fans. Now if they get up for 10 years, we don't know if Boosie can live another 10 years in prison with that diabetes, my nigga. We don't know if Boosie go live another motherfucking 10 years. And then I just want to say Funny Marco.
And no, I don't think Boosie gonna get 10 years. And the reason why I say all that bullet in the clips and how many bullets was in the gun used to matter. But niggas are failing, so getting caught with guns and going back to the feds and doing 2 to 5 years out here in Texas and around the Texas area. Unless you depend on how many numbers or books you have or whatever pages you have or whatever, man, it determines what they gonna sentence you on, man. It's a lot of people out here just doing 5 years and shit on gun case. They are not doing like the old days was, man, and giving it out. But the federal system is everywhere. I just don't want to include that, man. He's still a superstar and he's still away. They won't make an example out of him, and the example is that you can be touched. So I don't think they know. See, Boosie is somebody that they feel like gonna fuck up again. He only know one way, man. And I know it's hard for y'all to understand, man. Boosie stand on what he stand on. But I'm a nigga like that. When you been raised out here in these streets, man, and you know a lot of about this street, and you been in an environment for a majority of your life or around a certain type around your life, man, that ain't a uniform that you can change out. You can grow up and mature as a man. But far as like, you always gonna think the same. You always gonna move the same. You always gonna feel like you're a little younger than what you are. It's facts.
Funny Marco and Lil Duval now. Say, man, for you niggas to quit fucking with me because of the T.I. situation and me and the Boosie kid, and then you niggas sit next to the sister who needed some help, and you niggas didn't even intervene and speak up for the sister who needed the help. See, that's that flagrant flaw shit I be talking about, my nigga. Funny Marco, you went so far against me, my nigga, but here it is, my nigga. You had a sister sitting next to you, nigga. Man, that's why I say you niggas be flawed, my nigga. That's why I go against you niggas. Cause you niggas ain't for our kind, nigga. Yeah, you niggas ain't for our kind, nigga.
And I want to make this clear too. Charleston White, you not know him. Charleston White is no different than Boosie now. Charleston White is no different. He you might well say he is a rapper. He's no different. Like if it ain't no clap behind it, Charleston, I gotta say I don't believe that you supporting it or doing it. That community activist shit which you had been out, you just like that. Charleston White is just like that, like them. I just want to make that clear. I want to be fair on both ends.
Yeah. No. Niggas ain't for our kind. Be careful, nigga. I don't know how to be careful. I know how to be ready. How you be ready? Keep the life insurance paid. And buy plenty guns. Yeah, I buy plenty motherfucking guns. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about being careful. I done said fuck.
Now, in the same sentence as him talking about Boosie getting caught up in how he moved dangerous, he turned into the same guy that Boosie is. I'm just saying, I just gotta keep it honest all the way around. Like you can't say some real shit, goddamn me, and then go straight into that, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it Dallas, man. DFW on this. You can't say some real shit to me and then turn around and go to preaching about how you buy many guns and life insurance because you telling me that you live the same way that I'm living. That's my opinion.
Tookie Williams, you think I give a fuck about being careful? I done say fuck Nipsey Hussle. You think I give a fuck about being careful? I done told Boosie, fuck his mama. You think I give a fuck about being
campaigning?
And I done disrespected Mob, James, Melvin, Farm. I done disrespected every goddamn body. You think I give a fuck about being careful at this point? I'm an ignorant motherfucking nigga playing smart that know how to make people laugh. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about being careful. Yeah, I just be ready. Be ready for what? For whatever.
Like, I think, I don't know. This is my opinion. as for a Charleston white man, I think he's someone that's campaigning for death. Like he want to see who want to try. Like he remind me of the David Koresh guy, man. He a nigga who probably want to die online or die as some kind of such and such, man. Not saying that people gonna touch him, man, and not saying that Charleston don't say a lot of real shit, because Charleston do say a lot of real shit. It's just how he present his shit, man. That's it. It's just how it's how he presented shit and the respect he put on what he's saying. Goddamn it, he let you know I can respect that Charleston, and he ain't got no respect for what you doing. He gonna talk to you disrespectful. I can respect that.
Yeah, ready for motherfucking whatever, nigga. Yeah, nigga. That's why I train, practice, and go to the gun range. I go to
death.
Mace. I keep knives. I keep every motherfucking thing on me. It look like niggas who approach me don't be ready. Yeah, they just won't. Yeah, they be ready. Yeah, every nigga approach me don't be ready, nigga. Look like I be ready.
Hey,
yeah.
I gotta give that to Charleston, man. I gotta give him that. Like that's y'all goofies, man, out here that think niggas just on some internet shit because we on this app and shit, and we don't lost our card or the way we think or the way we move or defend ourselves. Goddamn me, like I can say that about Charleston. Like every nigga that don't approach them, they look like they were ready. Look like they were ready to do a lot of talking, and he was the only one ready for the situation. I can give him that. I told y'all it's a whole lot of Woods event. They took Charleston out, goddamn me, in that white vehicle, goddamn me, like he was Gucci or something. He had them niggas with them ARs walking down the side till he got out the parking lot. Shit.
So I'm just so happy the goddamn feds got Boosie. I'm celebrating today. I'm gonna be online all motherfucking day.
I ain't never
celebrate that they got Boosie.
I ain't never happy for no niggas getting locked up. They didn't do nothing to get locked up outside carrying a gun.
That nigga go to jail. Oh, I love to see this shit. Oh boy, I can't wait till they get Millie, my YMW Millie. Boy, that long head motherfucker go out. Be sitting up, looking like a coconut. That boy coconut head, that boy. He go get the death penalty, and nigga get what? Say, listen, I'm gonna buy bottles of champagne for that boy, and I'm gonna have a motherfucking celebration like with Michael Jordan.
Now, we all know where bottles of champagne and popping bottles come from. I'm just pointing out to you flaws that every man has flaws, man. You gotta pay attention. Every man has flaws, man. Now you doing the same thing that you talk about other people doing. You ready to pop bottles on something? Okay, I'm just saying we gotta point it out.
I can kiss that motherfucking ball the first time. Remember Michael Jordan kissed that motherfucking trophy, and them niggas were throwing water. Hope when they get him the death penalty, I'm gonna celebrate. Say, Kinfolk Boosie ass in jail. Then the fans got him. Yeah, they got him. Oh, I'm so goddamn happy. Boy, Tootie crying like a motherfucker right now. My daddy in jail. My daddy in jail. My daddy went to the Navy. He ain't never go to jail. Yo, I had a Navy going at that. He didn't go to jail. He jail going at that. It hurt me, baby. Oh, boy, listen. Ooh, that little old pussy he leaving behind gonna be tender in a motherfucker while he gone. Ooh, that little old pussy gonna be tender while he gone. She gonna miss that little old bitty diabetic dick. She gonna miss that diabetic dick. And boy, don't let her get.
Say, boy, this nigga stupid, man. Hey, Charles is stupid as motherfucker. Hey, Charles is stupid, y'all. Say, man, this nigga crazy.
Get no healthy dick with no problem. Boy, don't let that girl get no little healthy dick with no problem while she gone. Boy, she gonna say, fuck that diabetic dick. Nigga, that diabetic dick don't do this. Shit, it don't stay hard this long. Hell no, she that gonna come see him.
Shit.
But boy, she gonna be letting some healthy dick running out.
Shit.
I know y'all.
Salute, King guy.
I see Trigger talking with Charleston White. I had to click in. I had to hear the commentary.
Tanny got caught with all the motherfucking ecstasy pills. I was sad, the motherfucker. Oh, I was sad when they caught Chippy and Tiny with all the motherfucking ecstasy pills out there. Oh, I was sad. Boy, I had just come home too. Ooh. Oh, I don't think God like it. Fuck God. God ain't got a goddamn thing to do with this. Don't bring God into this bullshit. God ain't on the internet fucking with her. This bitch talking about I don't think God like that. All the shit on the internet, you think God fucking with me about this shit, about a killer. Don't bring God into this shit. Your God ain't nowhere on the internet fucking with her. God at church.
Well, shit, you allege that you a killer too at certain times. Like, I gotta keep it a bean again, man. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, more of this video, and we gonna dialogue on it.
Some motherfucker up. Watching the white boy kill 9 niggas. Yeah, you saw that shit. God was in church when that motherfucking white boy went there and killed them 9 black people. So don't come here and tell me a motherfucking thing by God, bitch. What's wrong with you? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, this bitch talking about God. Oh, no, no.
Man, let me stop it right there, man.
You know,
ooh, King God.
You know how I feel about Can't Give Right. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how I feel about it. But I will say this. The point, even though it's fucked, the point he makes, I can understand. His point is get all these pieces of shit off the street. I call them pieces of shit. He call them what he want, whatever. I get that. But it's crazy how he's so adamant about it. Like, it turns him on type of thing. You see what I'm saying? I don't really care about the antics because I don't watch them, but it's not so much you want to get the pieces of shit off the street, because most of us want the pieces of shit off the street. It's just how he goes about it. It's trippy to me. You know what I'm saying? But I did agree with him when he said God ain't got shit to do with a lot of the shit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people say that. I heard what you said about you and your pops and how y'all communicate on that. I agree with that. Don't bring God in. God ain't got shit to do with none of this. None of this. This is actions based on people. So, you know, Can't Get Right is he's an expert troll. That's what I'll say. What's up,
for
Jay?
shit. So hold on, man. We got 150 people in here. We 7 minutes over the hour mark. We got 88 likes, man. Something is wrong with that, man. Y'all ain't fucking with Triggamantellemtv over here, Mr. Glock Gang Trig over here. Y'all just subscribing, ain't hitting the like button, man. My super chat and everything work. Join my member game, man. Show some support over here. Do the free shit at least. Y'all ain't even doing the free shit. Hit the like button, man. God damn, what y'all looking asses? I'm so tired of y'all broken love motherfuckers.
When you get a chance, check your text message. What's up, Jalen?
Salute, King. Salute.
That man is ignorant. Yeah, he
What's
ignorant,
up with you, fam?
You got another person who said it's all a show. Disrespectful get you paid on YouTube. We can't say that like that's a negative thing, because we the ones who contribute to the bullshit to get these motherfuckers paid. You know what I'm saying? Just like God ain't got shit to do with this, we got everything to do with what goes on the internet. You add fuel to a fire, it gets bigger. It's that simple. Go ahead, Jalen.
Nah, for shit. If you broke, man, just hit the like button. Goddamn, yeah, y'all. Hit the like button. Somebody ain't hit Motor. Jalen, who up? Hold on, let's let Motor Culture go first. What's that link you sent me?
Send for the P. Simple P. Yeah, he roast the hell out of Charleston White. That's a classic.
Oh, okay. I have to look at.
And rest in peace to Send for the P. Rest in peace.
Yeah, brother. If you ain't heard that, log, you got to hear that. Shit
is classic.
History. Oh man, it's iconic, brother. Oh man.
But you know, on that day I will. Well, shit. I guess you can say this on the day. All I'm saying that like Charleston been saying the same thing I've been saying for a year and a half. He just doing it in a comical and disrespectful way when he talk about Boosie, right? I think it's just the way he presented shit at the same time, and then he'll be doing the same shit that they doing. He just making it look right, you know. It ain't like Charleston don't get in no trouble, you know. It ain't like we ain't got videos of Charleston, like, you know what I'm saying, over the car, which that was him. Right. So I'm just saying,
that nigga just know how to spin a narrative, man. At the end of the day, Charleston make his shit sound good. It don't look no different than any of these other niggas, man. I always just say the same shit too. Like, Charleston is a scoring nigga who couldn't make it with the niggas like that. He couldn't get the attention. Not saying he couldn't last or hang around niggas, but he wasn't getting this type of attention he getting right now. He wasn't getting that with niggas before. You know what I'm saying? Even Kimbo and him talk about, like, he talked about it when he was talking about how him in the old show, Charleston used to be a lot more normal, cool, collected, and they ran a show together and talk about shit, and it wasn't until the antics started coming out till people start being like, oh damn, who is this guy right here?
But you know what though, Jalen? Like, I hate to say this, damn. In his defense, bro, I feel that, man, because when we over here regularly talking about positive shit and community shit, y'all be wondering why Trigger Man put himself in that situation. Well, shit, goddamn me, it seems like the only time I'm supported is when I'm into some shit or I'm going back and forth with somebody or acting a certain type of way. Like, motherfuckers ain't supporting like positive shit. Sometimes you gotta stoop down and be ignorant just to get a point across.
All right, man, but in your defense, you never changed who you are. Anytime you done did any of that shit, you still the same nigga every time. Whether you be on content or whether we over here in the mess, you know what I'm saying? You're not changing up to go be whoever, you know what I'm saying? In the Rat Williams, you ain't got no other persona to try to go to and shit. That's where my problem with Charleston come in, is that he got these two personas: the community activist nigga and Rat Williams.
Y'all still believe that shit though? Y'all still believe that shit?
No, I'm just saying this is what he portrayed.
He's not a community.
Okay. I'm glad we got that understood.
Yeah, this is only what he portrays, not what the world sees him as, but what he portrays himself to be. And it's people that believe that though, still though, because as far as we know, we don't. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out here that still, man, that nigga be doing all this shit in Fort Worth. And I remember when you did the whole video showing all these murders happening in Fort Worth. Nigga don't talk about nothing going on in Fort Worth. I ain't never heard about it. I ain't heard Charleston be like, damn, you know what, you Fort Worth niggas ain't shit. Cause he ain't, nigga, cause he already know they gonna pop his goddamn top. This nigga is literally, bro, fucking with a bunch of rappers when at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's real life shit going on in all these cities, nigga. You can take the rappers out of it and just start going to case by case and worrying about the actual people in the cities and what's really going on. Cause I bet you a lot of people that got issues going on in all these different cities out here, a rapper got nothing to fucking do with it.
Hey, Trig, didn't you say a young woman was shot in the neck and killed in your area?
Yes.
Did he talk about it?
Nah, it don't make no money. It don't make him no money. He just like being Crump now. You know, being Crump now ain't talking about it either. So I ain't just gonna put it there. You know, like it like I think Charleston, like in the beginning, people weren't hearing what Charleston was trying to say. So he said, shit, let me build a character. And the niggas that y'all hearing, I'm gonna discredit them niggas and make them niggas look dumb. So I'm gonna go at these niggas anyway it kind of be, no matter if it look like I'm selling out, goddamn me, to the industry doing it, man.
Absolutely.
Trigger, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about Charleston? What do you think about here?
What do I think about Charleston? Shit, I look at him.
What's your opinion of him?
What my opinion on him, man? I don't like in the beginning, like, you know, in the beginning, like when I watched Charleston, I still get what he trying to say, but his presentation, man, is so fucked up. But as time done went through, like I ain't so hard on Charleston like I was a couple months ago, because I see now, just looking at everybody, that if you want to be heard, man, you gotta be a certain type of nigga on the app, on the social media app. Now, who Charleston might be off this app, I don't know. I never been in a circle to talk to him to see what type of nigga he is like that. I'm just judging him from the app and shit, man. And you can't tell a nigga who been broke all their life and ain't never had shit to go making $10,000 to $20,000 a month. Shit, that nigga gonna say fuck how everybody feel. He gonna keep doing it like he doing. He gonna say, oh, this was work, huh? Right. When I was doing that shit over there, talking that shit with them dreads, nappy ass dreads, and telling y'all what it was, y'all were laughing, saying who this nigga is. But now that I'm going at your favorite rapper and I'm saying this and that, you know, I got your attention now. And it's like this a tunnel, man. This YouTube a tunnel, man. And you can tell the people who ain't had a certain amount of attention in their life that wanted to have that attention, because they get sucked into this tunnel of entertainment, man, and evilness, man. That it don't matter what they is when they come on the app, because at the same time, we don't know each other personal. Like I say this all the time, like the Miss Cynthia behind closed door. Miss Cynthia, people don't personally know me. I don't give a fuck. She'll tell y'all, I don't give a fuck what they saying about me. They don't personally know me. Like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say on this app. I hate responding to niggas because I feel like once I respond, that sends my people over there to them to hear what they gonna respond. Then they come back over here. So shit, it's like I'm networking with the ops. Nigga, I'm not networking with my ops or nobody who don't like me. I'm not gonna mention your name and I'm not gonna respond. I might respond 1 or 2 times and I'll be done with y'all. Don't hear me talk about it for another 7-8 months over here. I don't even mention them. And anybody mention anybody who's saying something about me, they get automatically hit out the chat.
To acknowledge them is to encourage them.
Yeah.
I want to key on something you said, man. You said, what was it? Damn, I just had it, bro. It was networking with the ops. That's kind of exactly what the fuck Charleston do. You know what I'm saying? He say his ops is all these different entertainers that promote bad shit. Yeah, he turn around and do the same fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk the same way to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Move the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? He talk about pimping hoes. He talk about smoking weed and toting guns. What is he promoting to us any different than what these rappers are promoting?
Nothing. And we eat it up. Once again, Jalen, I'm glad you said that. Because these rappers do the same thing and they get all the support. This motherfucker do the same thing and get all the support. It just goes to show it ain't Charleston's fault. It ain't these rappers' fault. They ain't got shit to do with shit. It's the people. And the people will say, oh, Charleston White is trash. These rappers are trash. But still be in their chat rooms, still buy their albums, blah, blah, blah. Like my thing is I get tired of the people talking that shit that sound good and what the crowd said. They want to be a part of the crowd. Oh, fuck Charleston. But you be there. You be supporting it. So shut the fuck up about complaining about it.
You know how that trauma and drama says.
Niggas love drama, niggas love entertainment, niggas love fucking driving. That's what it is.
I gotta say this. Hold on, y'all. I'm on live. I'll call you back, bro. I gotta say this, bro. Like I was one of the people when I used to first wake up, man, in the morning. First person I see in the algorithm would be Charleston and shit. And then one time, like a couple times, like some of the things that we were talking about on my show, I don't know if he was watching or what. It'd be like he talking about the same thing and shit. And so I be asking myself, that nigga talking about me or what's going on here? Then it got to the point to where I like, shit, this nigga just too disrespectful to goddamn me. Like I would be stuck to trying to see what he's saying. I'd be thinking about all to talk about this nigga and shit. And I'd be like, man, that's goofy the motherfucker. So I just started watching them and shit because I don't never know who he talking about unless he talking about a rapper. But sometimes he be talking about other content creators. And the nigga said this is what made me start watching. He said, y'all niggas wake up every goddamn morning, goddamn me, to see me. To sit in here, hate on me and watch me. I said, shit, man, fuck this shit, nigga. I ain't finna watch. I ain't finna be getting up in the boys, nigga. What the fuck? Cause that nigga right, goddamn me. You disagree with what I'm saying. Why you getting up so early to watch me?
It's that easy. It's that easy. Yeah. It's really that easy.
Yeah, big facts though, fam. That's
then, you know, media promotes it. So Charleston will do something on his channel, and then another channel talk about it. Then Instagram will talk about it, and it just keeps going, and people pick it up. You know. But once again, family, to anybody who hears my voice and has any logic to their mind, you add fuel to the fire. You can't complain about what happens. You know, everybody on this panel, we can't pick up on everybody. We don't know what y'all do, but we can see that this motherfucker has a support system in on the internet somehow. These same people who want to complain about it are the ones that tap in to see what they can complain about. Hey, this is easy. This is easy money to me.
Nah, for shit show. You know, it just is who he is. Like motor culture, like what do you feel about Charleston? And let me ask you, what do you feel about Charleston in the Boosie situation? Like what he's saying and how he picking that Boosie. Like, what do you feel about that? Motor culture. Mode or culture. Something must be wrong with him. You gotta come back, Mode.
Let me tap in on the Boosie part though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Boosie got what coming to his ass, man. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like
he campaigned for that. Boosie did campaign for that, man.
I mean, like he a gangster. He already know how this shit coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't even mention the fact that his parent, his aunties and shit didn't want him to say nothing. I wouldn't have said shit about Charleston, bro. from that, I'm a celebrity, bro, and he fucking with me, bro. You should already be able to peep that shit. Know that all you can do.
Let's keep it real. Charleston is not the reason Boosie badass is in jail.
Oh, of course not. Boosie in there for his own actions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just talking about what's coming from, you know what I'm saying, Charleston, fool. Because I feel like it's part of it because, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of chirping that he did, you know what I'm saying, back at, you know what I'm saying, Charleston and standing with T.I. and shit when the whole little shit with they sons happened, which he was supposed to do. But I wouldn't have just been trying to, you know what I'm saying, sit here and make no post or say nothing and shit, or even put any energy toward that nigga way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he feeding off me. You know what I'm saying? As the rapper, as the entertainer. Like, I wouldn't be giving that nigga nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let me just live my life. He gonna find something to talk about anyway. Like, shit, if it ain't me, it's gonna be the next motherfucker. Like, shit. The fact that, like even like King God said, you know what I'm saying? There's so many people who dislike the message or disagree with the message tend to be the ones in the chats, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, fuck you. No, man, he don't give a damn about none of that shit, bro. You more content, because there's that many more people that just sit here hating this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And showing how much they hate the nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, me, you know what I'm saying? I learned a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? The opposite of love is indifference, nigga. It's not hate, you know what I'm saying? It's the, you know what I'm saying, take your emotions out the situation completely and not care about it. Because when you don't care and you don't give it no energy, there's nothing else to it. That's the perfect form of abuse.
Yep.
That's facts. That's facts.
I'm in agreement with you.
That's facts.
You know, the rappers and the entertainers or whatever you call these YouTube people, it just, if you take a step back, like Jalen said, and you said, okay, I take my emotions out this, let me see it for what it is. What you'll see is the people decide what they want. The people decide that they want bullshit. Now, if you took that same energy and put it into something or someone or a group of people, however you want to do it, that actually benefit and give back somehow, whether it be words of wisdom, information, whatever it may be, the dynamics change. But when you step back and look at it, you see, okay, we can't argue with these motherfuckers. We can't get mad at the entertainers. It's the people. It's always going to come back to people. And when King Guys talks, I'm always going to put responsibility on all the adults who can hear my voice. It ain't Charleston's fault. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. He could say fuck Jesus. I say fuck Jesus too. You don't like it? That's cool. You can just keep moving. So if I'm an outsider looking on the inside, I'm looking at this culture of people we have. I'm like, okay, I understand what our culture wants. We want bullshit. We want to sound like we want some good shit. We want to sound like we want something that benefits us. But our actions speak louder than those words. And our actions are supporting bullshit. So don't get mad at Charleston. Don't get mad at whatever rapper you want to talk about. Get mad at yourself. Most of us have nieces and nephews, sons or daughters. As adults, we're choosing what they get to experience. And what they get to experience is the bullshit. So good job, everybody.
But let me ask you this. Where do you think it comes from? Why are people
What
like
comes
that?
from?
Us
In my
wanting to
opinion,
hear
if
the
you're going to ask, whose
drama.
opinion are you asking?
I'm asking
But
your opinion, your personal opinion.
Yes,
you know
ma'am.
how you just were saying that
Yes,
people
ma'am.
like drama and we like the mess, which is
Yes, ma'am.
true because I do admit me myself, the drama and the that's a little bit more exciting, but I don't let
Right.
that lead me. But some other people do. That's all they like and that's
So
all they
where do I
do.
think it comes from?
Yeah, where
In
does it
my
come?
opinion, just in my opinion, it's disagreeable, of course, but in my opinion, it comes from long terms of being exposed to fuckery. Now, the thing I always talk about over here and on my channel is something called consistency. You can break down anybody, you can break down any building, you can break down anything if you're consistent at doing so. So if I want to brainwash a people or a person, I know I'm not going to brainwash them the first day I meet them. It takes time, manipulation. And over time, we've been exposed to a bunch of bullshit. So that's become the normal thing for us. We don't see anything wrong with it because we've been raised and groomed to accept it as normal. So this is where I think it comes from: consistency and time of being just
And
bombarded with bullshit.
and bullshit. That's what I was just gonna say, King
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
Bombarded with
So Queen,
bullshit.
I hope that answered your question. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
and I agree.
Absolutely.
That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We love bullshit.
We
We
love it.
love some bullshit.
And everybody want to be heard, man. And somebody who trying to be heard and trying to make it to be heard, man. If they see some work, like they gonna continue to participate in those type of things.
That motherfucker
Consistency is key.
Charleston. That motherfucker C Dub say I was rubbing my thumbs together.
I really
That
don't like
motherfucker
Charleston,
crazy.
bro. I put him in the
Man,
same box with Whack 100. I don't like
that
them.
motherfucker say I'm rubbing my thumbs together.
They definitely in the same box. They definitely in the
Hey,
same box.
I don't
that's
like
I
how.
still
the
got whack
conduct.
words. I still got whack words though.
That's what I'm gonna tell you, Trigger. I was rubbing my thumbs together when Earl hit that ground.
Yeah, you gonna be dreaming then, goddamn, because that just ain't happening. That just ain't happening, bro. I'm glad you got high hopes for your boy.
But just
I'm
like you
glad
said
you got high
earlier,
hopes.
Trigger talked about his when I asked you about Charleston's character, and you said you don't
Mhm.
know him personally. Now, me myself, I think that you have been someone who has successfully been on this app, and you make content. Excuse me. You don't jeopardize your manhood or your dominion or your good character. And I'm just wondering why
Well,
you can't do the same.
And I also let people slander my character and still don't stoop down to their level. I just let them do so because I feel like if I participate, goddamn here, I'm saying I am that person. That's just me personally.
And I just think
You
that's a lot of the difference, man. Some people be waiting on their reaction to whatever they got to say and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't even care. It's like I think Charleston ain't doing this shit just to get at Boosie. It's the fans, bro. He want the people aggravated and back over there fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh nigga, it's free Boosie over here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All in the chat. I'm sure it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Because but Jalen, that shows you how sideways a nigga mind is, though, man. Because if you say you don't rock with this person, you don't like him, shit, why even go over there? Because you still getting building his brand. You still gonna build a motherfucker brand, even when the motherfucker come over here trolling me and says stuff. Man, you still gave me a view. You still gave me some watch time out while you was over here trolling until they got you up out here, regardless if the view was a penny or two. It was 2 cents I made off your motherfucker for your 2 cents.
But they want that
It's
acknowledgement.
addiction. That's what it is. It's addiction.
Yeah, they want that acknowledgement. They want to be the one that tries to be like, oh, who is boo boo fool ass motherfucker right here in the chat? You know what I'm saying? As soon as they can be the one that, you know what I'm saying, got that, they gonna be made, bro. It's gonna be some more shit for them to just talk about all day. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably stay the whole chat. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of motherfuckers be wanting. They be wanting to be the one to get responded to, or the one to get a reaction out of the whole situation and shit.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on both sides on the Charleston and Boosie thing, man, because it ain't like Charleston no wrong. It ain't wrong with doing it how he doing it. It ain't how it ain't like Boosie didn't campaign like for his demise as far as the trouble he in right now. Like it's never a time his son should have been on his IG talking about popping anybody, showing no kind of weapons. Your dad is a felony, my nigga. Like Boosie started living like he wasn't a felon and shit. I thought Boosie had some kind of special stipulation, like he can have all type of guns because he sure got guns in his house. And if them people ain't licensed carried, and like I said the other night, I said Boosie, like the first time I done if I Boosie, man, all them niggas that be around with them straps, I made sure whoever could get a license, goddamn, you had a license to travel to every state that we could carry a gun. Not only would I have done that, I also would have started my own goddamn badass security firm. So shit, that we could secure them too, goddamn me. Hell, they have a reason to be in my house with guns 24/7. Like I had all that done and shit. Like my son wouldn't be allowed to be on no IG popping this shit about he gonna pop out on the nigga, he gonna shoot this and that. I even seen Boosie lately. I seen a video of Boosie shooting a fully automatic gun.
What?
The man was shooting a fully automatic last week, and somebody put on their show Boosie was somewhere and he was shooting the goddamn fully automatic gun.
In the residential area or at the shooting range?
No, like in a field, like they were I guess it was a backyard shooting range. They were shooting at something, but he was shooting the gun. Like these the type of things that you shouldn't let niggas record you doing.
True.
I don't blame Boosie for having a gun. I don't blame him. Shit, hell, I encourage every nigga that talking and saying they stand on business and gonna teach a nigga something. If they roll up on them, they have a weapon on them. Fact.
Certain things you shouldn't do, like giving your address out on social media and shooting your gun off and having firearms on social media.
Facts.
I mean, yeah, as long as if you a felon for sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain ways to do the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you a nigga that really, you know what I'm saying, about your guns and shit, and you want to fire your shit, and you ain't no felon, yeah, but Boosie, nigga, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm with fam. Like, nigga, did you have some special? Did you think you had special rights or something, nigga? Cause like, what the hell going on with this nigga, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be playing them type of games that's in the person you was with the charges you had.
When he was with that football player and they got caught with the two guns and he don't slid by on that, they'll never get a check. And the police, like I said, if I'm a police, I'm pulling Boosie over for anything. Goddamn, he did the stick in the car challenge and shit. I know you're a felon, nigga. I won't see you living like this. I go on the arrest your ass, stick in the car ass, nigga. If I'm protecting the community and standing sworn in, law standing by with everything I believe in, goddamn it, you don't turn on the blinker on, I'm pull you over. And my probable cause is, nigga, you got a trending song that you got to stick in the car.
Now, it's a dude on YouTube that don't do nothing but shoot off guns. That's his whole content. I think he called Rambo.
Black Rambo.
Black Rambo.
Yeah,
Black Rambo.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
But
Black
see,
Rambo.
he's legit. That's the thing. He's legit.
Yeah, he's super legit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. And he wanted to stick in the car challenge.
Of course he did.
Fred's name, his partner.
Let me see, can I find that video? Black Rambo stick in the car challenge.
What's the light skinned dude that he do the same content? He got locks, go to TV or school to TV.
I know, yeah, I know who you talk. I can't think of his name. He have his kids on there sometime.
He be doing the gun stuff.
So we agree that Boosie asked for this, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, okay. And Charleston hold on. And Charleston talking about it isn't a problem then, right?
Facts.
Okay.
I ain't saying Charleston wrong.
I know.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just comparing. Like, that just came up in. I ain't saying he wrong.
No,
you know, I feel like Boosie gave that nigga the up. Goddamn me, for real. Stick in the car challenge. Black Rambo.
Yeah. A stick, man. I got them 2x4s in here. That's all you got? A stick? That's all you got, man. You Boosie Boo. 100 rounds, 200 rounds in this car, huh? 200 rounds in that car. What? That's it? 200 rounds? That's 150 right there, man. I'm Black Rambo. You better ask Tootie about me. A stick, man. Man, from Lowe's forever. I'm a lumberjack indefinitely. They don't want me in there. A stick in the car. And I saw your post. I saw your comments. Ooh, mine's all legal. What they can say about that? Ugh, they don't like that, huh? Yeah, a stick in the car. Tell them, look me up. Ugh. Yeah, you keep a what? A stick? Keep a stick in the car.
He got 40 guns. I counted them.
But see, now that's somebody. But see, this is what I'm saying to the topic. That's somebody that are so-called, because it's not, but so-called culture of people should be promoting. Because when he does it, the reason I say that is because when he does shit like that, he's going to tell you he's legit. He's going to tell you he has licenses for these. He's not just going to come out and try to do it for clout. Now, if we supported him doing it, like if he originated it, it would be perfect. Because the young people who love to tote guns and all this stupid shit they do it the dumb way. This man right here, Black Rambo, is legit. So now we're promoting how to get your license, keep your record clean, blah, blah, blah. We don't like shit like that.
And the fact,
it's
you know, we got
man.
Hold on, we gotta think deeper on the stick in the car challenge, you know, because youngsters follow Boosie, and so shit, they gonna do the stick in the car challenge too. So it's like promoting like youngsters. I hate to put that on Boosie, but it's like promoting youngsters to also.
But that's why I said what I said, Trick. That's why I just said what I said. If he was the one who originated it, if he was the one we promoted more so, it would be a different story because he's legit. Now when Boosie do it, He's showing the young niggas how to do it in an illegal fashion and getting them caught up. It's just where our understanding and our logic and our maturity is right now. It's not where it should be.
When you in
Oh
it,
yeah, most definitely. I'm bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Queen.
you got to take responsibility when you're an entertainer and you're on a
Right.
platform, and when you're a celebrity, kids is looking up. You can't do things that you want to do, even though you should and have the right to. It's your free will, but they have to take in consideration that young kids are watching you and they don't want to go into that
Exactly.
follow you and like you. You always want to promote good things and positive things. You know, make them.
Salute Music 101. I see you out there.
What do you say?
No, I was saluting to somebody I seen in the chat.
But yeah, he shouldn't have did that. But I mean, hey, he doing what he want to do.
All these young niggas doing stick in the car challenge. I don't give a fuck how many guns you got in your car. It'll only take 1 second for me to get to up on you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers, this world is stupid as fuck to me. The stick in the, I got 1,000 guns. Bitch, I don't care. That don't mean nothing. This shit is weird, bro.
Well, I think it make them good.
It's the world we live in right now. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'll tell you, when I was growing up, hell, it was fun to see what your shoulders look like, nigga. Shit, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah.
Right.
But everybody gonna want to brag. Everybody gonna want to floss and show their shit. But it's a certain way that you do it.
Exactly.
I think
by not doing it. That's how you do it. By not doing it.
Exactly, man. Like Black Rambo is a known gun dealer. Also,
he's legit. He's
famous. He is on Swamp People now. He exactly is on Swamp People now.
My question is, with these rappers, you already got a record contract. You didn't date it. Why are some of them still interacting or social or doing crime? Why are they still involved with that? They ain't got to do that.
Well, I'm gonna say in Boosie case, you know what I'm saying, even though a lot of the other rappers, you know what I'm saying, still be like fresh out the street, you know what I'm saying, on Boosie case, his only crime was having a gun, I want to say, you know what I'm saying, and being a goofy, and you know what I'm saying, putting himself out there to be caught up with guns and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna knock him for that, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, the life Boosie has lived, nigga, that shit never go away. You know what I'm saying? So you have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? The whole stick in the car challenge came right after him being shot, you know what I'm saying, and having to rehabilitate and shit, and being able to, like, you know what I'm saying, walk again and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, it was an emotional, you know what I'm saying, response at the end of the day, because, I mean, I don't think nothing else happened, you know what I'm saying, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, stir that up, but shit, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, you made the stick in the car challenge, and, you know what I'm saying, you really did end up hemming up a lot of niggas, because niggas turned around and did that shit. Like, we talking about what they might have did. They actually did that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sure plenty of niggas got hemmed up, locked up. Some niggas probably even got their goofy ass shot because they wasn't ready to handle no stick in the car. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
I'm referring to the rappers that got indicted and all of that.
But we have to remember too that
they're just stupid. That's all.
We have to remember too that a lot of these people are profiteering off of an image that they have not lived. Right, a part of them maybe wants to live it, but they have not lived that actually. So once they get the fame off of the music for the life they're not living, they want to now put on for everybody and show them, hey, we're really about it. We were really doing that. You know, 6ix9ine and all the rest of them. You see how, and then once the police come and get them, then they go to
oh shit.
They go to yes sir, no sir, yes ma'ams.
Right.
Yep. You right.
Telling and snitching and ET finger.
So it's one thing if you're going to do it, right? And you're really about it. You're about your business, like they say. Well, when the police comes, you should be expecting to go to jail. I don't know anybody who's doing this kind of business and talking about it online and don't expect to go to prison. Well, when I was coming up, I was waiting for it. Right? I was like, well, when are we going to prison? Because I know it's coming, dead or jail. That's the only two things that come with this kind of shit. So why they do it and then don't expect those consequences is beyond me.
Because they probably think it's them other people that get caught, not them.
Paul, thank you for turning on your camera. Boy, I'm comfortable now. I had my fingers.
Yeah, I want you. I know you. You're a little bit gunshot, man. I want to let you see what I'm doing.
Yeah, man. I already hit your damn picture, man. I said, shit, man. I gotta watch it. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I already. Now I'm good. Okay, let's go.
And I do want to say to add with that, what you saying, man, like a lot of people do got that mindset, like, yeah, it's eventually, you know what I'm saying, dead or in jail, but ain't nobody ever really expecting to get caught at the moment that they get caught. Like, you always think you dotting your I's and crossing your T's and shit like that. And a lot of these young motherfuckers, man, like I say, it's a new day and age where, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't as much pressing in the streets, and it ain't like it's bodies dropping, but it was a different type of bodies dropping. You talking about 90s and shit where, you know what I'm saying, a peak of homicides in a lot of different cities, you know what I'm saying, hitting around like 94, 97 and shit. So now, even though it's starting to rise back up, and you know what I'm saying, I think that was a lot, but with the COVID and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, people not being able to work and shit like that, and a lot of people turning to crime and shit like that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, these young niggas ain't really had experience for like how roguish it can really be, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, these young niggas is, you know what I'm saying, living by their rules now, and they might feel like it's as roguish as it's gonna get, you know what I'm saying, for them, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit, you better not play with them. But when they get into a penitentiary with niggas who've been locked up for like 20-some years, 15, 30, 40 years and shit, it's a whole different world, because now, you know what I'm saying, you can't pull that gun, nigga. You gotta know a nigga to might get some shit to, you know what I'm saying, make a shank or some shit. Like, it's a whole different world, nigga. You come in there fresh, new, especially if you not from that little area that you in prison at, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole different world.
Nah, for sure. So, Miss Parker, what's up with you, sis? Salute to you. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, Miss Parker. Caller, are you there?
All right, go ahead. She was gonna say something.
Miss Parker, you there, sis? We can't hear you if you is. I think something wrong with her mic because I can't hear. She off of mute.
Yeah, we got to remember too that a lot of these people that are allowed to proliferate in the open, in the mainstream, right? And even these countercultural underground communities, it's not that way, right? You got a metaversal community now of folks they're pushing forward as supposed underground, non-mainstream people. They want everybody living like them. They want everybody, like the guy says, with the stick in the car challenge, following, right? This is the age of followers. So that's how they enslave everybody, through mind and heart control. Stick in the car challenge. Now you got a whole new generation of folks going to prison. What's up?
You know, this is just like, I just want to build with the Paul Unslaved. I call it zombie land. This is zombie land. And what do zombies need? Brains. We don't think. Oh. We don't have logic. And this is my opinion. This King God, so anybody disagree, take it up with me. You know, it's like we live in a world full of children. Just look at it. We want to be entertained. You know, we want to be pretty much taken care of. Everything's at a fingertips disposal. We don't go past entertainment, shucking and jiving and having fun, talking about each other. This is high school games. We gossip about shit. This is high school games. There's a bunch of kids around here. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker,
okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
We can.
I don't know.
Parker. What's up, Miss Parker?
Hey, salute to y'all. I don't know what occurred, but do you all remember? I'm gonna take y'all back when I forgot what the incident was. Oh, it's been quite a few situations with Boosie, but the way
the first situation was when he got caught with the football play.
Not those situations. I'm talking about when he's intervened in certain circumstances, and he always felt like he got to keep it real with y'all, like the Dwayne Wade situation, how he got into it with that circumstance, and how Jay-Z, Lil Nas X, how he jumped into that circumstance, and he always tell y'all he got to keep it real, he got to keep it street. He the prime example when Dave Chappelle said keeping it real goes wrong. You entertain your minions over there on IG, and you thought that they would stand tall for you. You thought that you can do and say anything because of your status, when in actuality, you still a felon. I can't understand why you felt like standing tall and keeping it real was going to sustain you in the industry that you are in. Everybody in this industry, there is a code of conduct that you have had to change your lifestyle to be. And it's not saying that you ain't that nigga no more, or any of that, or however you want to paraphrase it. But Boosie is the only ignorant entertainer in the rap industry that can get on social media, because they all act ignorant. But he'll get on social media and he'll put ignorance on 2.0 and not give a damn. So I don't feel no type of way about the situation that he placed himself in, because when people try to come to him and tell him, just conduct yourself more accordingly, Jay-Z didn't try to come tell you how to change your life, how to do things different. He just tried to tell you you need to conduct yourself a little bit more according to being in this industry, because it ain't so much about your minions. It's also about your livelihood. The man was trying to tell you something for your livelihood. It wasn't so much these people following you, because he already know no matter who you are, even as big as he is, you still a black man in this industry, and you can crumble just like Bill Cosby, just like R. Kelly, just like the rest of them. They always got something under you that they can make sweep under the rug and basically make you back a zero nigga. You was $1 million man. They can turn you right back around and revert you back to what you were. I don't understand how he thought he could get on social media and the repercussions would not come back on him. And like you said, I'm sick of people saying that Vlad is fed. If anybody got common sense, you already know the Fed and your state law enforcement, they have burner pages on social media. They probably been watching him.
Absolutely.
Hey, and I don't be early in the beginning of my career. I don't being contacted by enforcement, and that's what they said. Like, I don't want to talk too much about it, but that's what it was. And they let me know that they have a force, a unit that's all they do is follow bloggers.
Cyber crimes. They got cyber crimes units and investigation units. And this is the thing. People don't understand. If you're on here, everything's being tracked, it's being watched. So you got to move differently, especially if you're involved in certain activity, you're not supposed to be involved in, or if you get seen involved in it, there's going to be consequences. So
I was getting when I was receiving my undergrad, it was in criminal justice. I had 3 instructors that were, one was a head of a department for the police department here. One of my other instructors, he was a judge, lawyer, a cop, and an instructor, all in one. They tell me all the things that go on. And I was in the school, I was there at 211. In 2011, one of my instructors told me about a goofy that they tracked going from one city to another because he stole a cop car. And then he got on social media, he got on Facebook and taunted them. Now we're talking over 10 years ago. I've been knowing that they've been doing this. They've been had burner accounts. They had a burner account on MySpace. They had a burner account on Facebook. They had a burner account. IG was not a big thing back then, but Facebook really just began to take off. Facebook, I think, came into play in 2009, 2010. This law enforcement has been had burner accounts, but we're so stupid. I won't say we're so stupid. These young people always want to put blame on somebody instead of holding themselves accountable. And I get tired of that. Everybody trying to blame Vlad, everybody trying to blame this person. And I get sick of us not holding ourselves accountable for our own consequences. He did this to himself. I feel no type of way about it. Now, as far as Charleston White gonna be Charleston White. I don't feel no way about his one-eyed ass either. You already knew what you was getting into. You gave him content because you fell into his play. You did exactly what he said you were going to do. So now everybody running to his page swearing that he knew. He didn't know. It was just common sense for what Boosie was doing.
Actually, contrary to popular belief, that's why these social media apps are even created. It's not for the purposes for us to talk and communicate and chat. No, it's for the sole purpose for them to watch.
Especially Clubhouse. And they do the most on Clubhouse.
Yeah, you don't even need agents the way these people create groups and sit around and talk about crimes and all the shit they're doing and gonna do. Right? Used to be they had to do investigations to figure out what everybody was doing and get people on the inside, right? Get cooperating individuals to get inserted into a group. You got groups now on the metaverse talking about everything they're doing and what they're gonna do.
That's what they want.
They're just sitting there writing it.
That's why they created these social media apps.
Oh, for shit show. Kimbo, what's up with you, Kimbo?
Hey, what's happening, man? I'm just tapping in. I just heard something.
What's up, Kimbo?
That tickled me when the Queen said that's why they created these apps. No, they created these apps for motherfuckers to be social, promote their businesses, catch up with people they ain't seen. You know, you got people went to college. College motherfuckers made this for other college motherfuckers they couldn't get in touch with.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's where it started from. That's from that perspective.
That's not true. If you get into Zuckerberg,
they get everything that these people use, and they think they're supposed to bring the street mentality. Like, who in the fuck supposed to be on social media talking about, hey, I got that drink, I got that perk, I got that weed, and showing you what they selling. Then when the police come get them, bro, that's why they made that app. No, your dumb ass fell for it. Yes, they are using it for like some COINTELPRO type, see what motherfuckers doing, and shit should be illegal, but it's not because the apps let you know when you get on there. Like all your information is not yours no more. Once you put that shit on there, you got niggas. Watch this. In a lot of cities, that's why you even see the police riding around no more like you do, bro. They don't have to ride around. They got drones flying through the motherfucking city, and they got people coming on the internet telling on themselves. We didn't even have the term self-stitching when we were growing up, Tree. That's a new term, my nigga. It wasn't made for this. It wasn't the number one thing to get criminals, but when they create Facebook and you got motherfuckers looking up for 20 and 30 years, all of a sudden you get the pressure wanting to be social, you want everybody to see your picture, see how you living now. And you got people that been on the road for years and pop up and make a social media page. Like they forget all the shit that they work for because this shit is it's clout chasing, bro. It's about clout. You got niggas come over here and tell you about crimes they did, unsolved shit they shouldn't be doing. Nobody putting no gun to these niggas' head like Vlad. Vlad ain't making nobody come on this channel and say this stupid shit that these niggas say, bro. It's a choice you make when you get on this motherfucking app. You can come on the cooking channel. And nobody want to give a fuck about your hood escapades. And nobody give a fuck how much time you did, because it's always a nigga did more time. Nigga, I made a nigga a page yesterday, Trig, that did 41 years straight, my nigga. For real. And you think he don't have no story? I told him, hey, bro, your story's just as good as the other niggas capping on the internet. Because half these people be on her lying, bro. They be telling you other people information, other people business and shit, and be getting other people hemmed up. This ain't nothing but them same motherfuckers that used to be in them chat lines, bro. They used to be on there, be 20, 30 motherfuckers on the phone, and everybody, yeah, fuck you, nigga, we got guns in California. We got guns in Texas, too. Bro, they just doing it on video now. I don't know why y'all don't peep this. Nigga, Trig know me personally. I bet you, watch this, Trig.
I heard y'all were having a hard time breathing. That gas it caught me for a second.
Why you know me personally, Trig? Watch this. Nigga, we gotta salute each other for the shit that we keep off social media. We go through real shit when we get off this motherfucking camera. We got real wars going on, motherfuckers getting killed around us. Like real.
We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of shit to talk about.
And bring that shit on here. That's a dumb nigga. That's a nigga that really ain't from the game. And anything, if it's on social media, a real nigga don't respect it. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care if it's your favorite rapper, whoever. If he put his beef on the internet, the nigga is asking for help, man. He wants the police to hear this. That's why niggas that you be beefing with, they'll come online and want you to come on there and argue with them. Because the prosecutor told them to get your dumb ass to come on there and respond. Now they can get you. This ain't no tough shit these niggas got going on this internet shit, bro.
Hey, hold on, let me do a promo too, man.
Go ahead.
Man, y'all tap in, man. We got a show called Grown Man Talking Podcast. These are two of my panel hosts, man. Kimbo Greedy, King Guys, Pooh Black. I think he's the only one who ain't heard. We got other members that come join this panel from time to time, man. Y'all catch us Sunday nights, Monday nights, Wednesdays and Thursday nights at 10 Central Time out here. I don't know what time it be with y'all, where y'all are, but we on Central Time, man. Go ahead, y'all.
Is Kimbo on there with you with the podcast?
Yeah, Kimbo on the podcast.
You ain't never watched Grown Man Talking.
You ain't there. Hold on. Let me play the intro for him.
I like Kimbo.
Thought you can accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention to everything. Everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why. Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments or nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirtbag nothing. Who cheese nothing.
I want the money, y'all want the fame, but y'all don't want to work hard for this shit though.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
We call them join the member gang, super chat, hit that IG before you hit the
why is everybody trying to be a motherfucker?
Check out Trigger, Kimbo, Pooh Black, and King.
Cannot stress enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
Shit, so you'll never meet another nigga like me. Our mama, they say they can kill me with hurry up. Cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and set that alert. Don't be a hater your whole life. Not your whole life, man. Shit show. Let go. And Mo, the coach, you know Kimbo, Kimbo, he travels a lot, goddamn me. He travels a lot, so he hardly when he get online, goddamn me, he sitting down somewhere. That nigga be on the boat, on islands, and everywhere, goddamn, going live.
But I like his narrative though. I like how he knows things.
You ain't subscribed to Kimbo page?
No, this is my first time seeing interacting with him.
Man, Kimbo, how long you been over here, man? How long we been doing this, man?
Like a year or something now.
Yeah, a year or something now. Shit.
But you know, I be in and out so much, a motherfucker can't miss me though.
Nah,
bro. Like, I hate that shit. Like when we be acting like, oh man, it's the white man trying to get us all that. Boosie, you a dumb nigga. What I tell y'all a long time ago, Trig? Boosie is a good hustler, but he's stuck, bro. He don't know how to elevate. He don't know how to let that bullshit go. These niggas be acting like you gonna get a special motherfucking prize if you keep it all the way straight to the day you die. Nigga, you gonna be in the same kind of casket as everybody else, nigga. That shit
Hold on, I want to read it. They say nothing wrong with the internet or these apps. It's what you use them for, good or bad. It's a choice.
Facts.
That's true. That's true.
That's Kimbo's point.
Facts. I agree 100%. Bro, don't nobody, like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. You know, I hate to speak on my boy, right? And the title, whatever. But watch this. This is what I see. This is why I see the shit could go. Let's say a motherfucker get to blowing up like he going pretty good. He doing real good for himself, bro. But at some point, when you start to get super big, it's gonna be a hater come back, pull that old Kevin Hart shit. What he said something about gay people. What he did, they gonna come in and try to hinder your motherfucking growth. That's why I'm saying let's not even get him no ammunition to him.
Answer that dope.
What you say?
My bad. I'm talking to my kids.
Yeah, now I'm saying, like, let's not even get him that motherfucking ammunition to do us like that, bro. I hate that shit. We be doing this shit to our motherfucking self, bro. And then as soon as when somebody get hit, they holler. Oh, man, these people, they just be hating on us. They hating Boosie because he rich and all this. If that nigga got more money than the federal motherfucking government, I'll go break Boosie out of jail right motherfucking now. If you show me the nigga that got more money than the federal government, and I'll kiss his motherfucking ass, man.
Mr. Kimbo.
Sometimes
Mr.
you gotta know you're
Kimbo.
fighting a losing battle. People don't know. See, you woke and you're not programmed. You're talking to an audience and some people that are programmed. They in a certain mindset that's not elevated to where yours is at right now.
And that's crazy. No, man, I was fucked up last night, Trig, when I bro say, like, cause it was Boosie. But what daddy should say. And I was like, damn, so if it's rappers or street niggas, that mean that a regular citizen gotta be afraid? That's the bullshit we trying to get.
You talking about when Karel, like Karel and Audio were going back and forth,
Man, you hurt one of my kids. I don't give a fuck what gang you in. I don't care what hood you from. I don't care how many murders y'all got. None of that. Y'all can die just like me, bro. It's that fear, bro. I hate that fear.
I was kind of trying to clean, because I was trying to clean it up, because I was hoping to try to get his father to come up here and speak over here. So I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how that's gonna go anymore if he was in the bushes watching. So it's one of those situations.
I feel like before we got off with that, we all got on the same page though. He felt where we coming from though.
Mm-hmm.
He felt it though, bro. That's how. Watch this. I hate to say it. Then when one of us fuck up, yes, we supposed to hold him accountable, but bro, it ain't in my heart to wish jail on nobody, bro. It ain't in my heart unless you done did something wrong. If you did something wrong, I ain't gotta wish it on you. They gonna get your ass. They don't give a fuck what color you is. You fuck up, your ass gonna get got. And that's what Boosie did. He got caught with a motherfucking gun. Ain't no way around that. I bet you Boosie in jail ain't even trying to say, man, they did me wrong. None of that. Boosie himself, no, he fucked up.
Hey, Kimbo, and the bad thing about it, you know, at the video shoot, people were on IG Live and he had that gun on him. So, you know, it ain't nobody who put this one on. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh, they did him like BG.
Yeah. They seen people live and shit and watching people live.
Hey, watch this, Trig. Watch this, Trig. Niggas might be mad at me, Trig. You know, I wouldn't be fellowship and functioning with none of these niggas like that. I don't give a fuck if they from California, like I just said, what gang you in or nothing. I don't know which one of you niggas might be up under some federal investigation. I don't know which one of these niggas out here might be abroad trying to get a case out for them and pull the camera out and expose me. Remember, that's how they did BG. That nigga partner put that video up when he had that gun, bro. So he got to be mad at his own. They got to be mad at them niggas he was out there kicking it with. Whoever showed you out there with that gun, nigga, that was weak on their part. I ain't even finna go nowhere where I gotta have no motherfucking gun like that, bro. You got too much money, bro. You too valuable. Have them niggas meet you somewhere at a neutral location, but nah, these niggas want to show you. Nigga, I went to Cali and I was on Crenshaw, nigga, with the whoop-de-woos up. I was in San Diego with the real ones and all that. Hey, man, long as I know I'm a motherfucking real one, I don't give a fuck if the niggas I'm around are killers or they write books or they motherfucking comedians. I don't have to surround myself with that shit. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. They mind is fucked up. These niggas need to start traveling, bro. They need to start seeing the world. Because the world was my slogan, Trig. Man, the world is bigger than your motherfucking hood, man.
Yeah, no, for shit show that.
You know the kind of moves they be making? Their mentality is almost as if they got possessed by their hater or their adversary, and the adversary made them do it because their conduct is just straight up sabotage.
Yeah.
Why would
that's the ego, right? That's the ego, the false self.
Yeah,
but this is why if you watch certain people how they move, Charleston White is somebody who I study from time to time. He will make certain claims a certain way on the record to avoid liability, right? So imagine a world where, as you say, because they call me the white gorilla, you know, I call myself partially melanated. I'm pink with brown spots, so I'm not the white man. Right? But with that said, right, it would be good rather than to demonize folks to learn from what you perceive as your enemy. See, it's the white man who stands up and accuses everybody of everything and then goes, well, some folks might say, and now you avoid liability, right? Say whatever you want and just say you didn't say it. Some folks might say. Maybe you just stand up and say, well, anytime you see Little Boosie, that's a corporation, right? That's an entity, a persona. It's a character. That's not who and what I really am. So anything you see around me is props. Right? Anyone you see around me, I'm not affiliated with. I'm doing a bit. I'm doing a skit. It doesn't matter what they bring forth as the evidence. Evidence is not proof.
But just like Clark Kent and Superman, they are the same in one. Boosie is the character.
Evidence is not proof. How are you a moron or something? You lost me with that one.
Well, this is what I do, sir. As part of what I do is I travel without license, registration, insurance, and plates.
I do
Him and King Guys. Goddamn, King Guys. There go your soul brother. Look at goddamn, man. This is King Guys' soul brother. God.
See, policy statute. See, we got dual jurisdiction under U.S. code, right? This is why I say we need to.
You're going to have to come to my channel. We're going to chop it up.
Well, that's why the spirit brought me here. I knew the spirit brought me here for some reason. It always does.
Hey, man, this crazy, Kimbo. This nigga, is this a man? He a white King Guys, bro. This crazy, man. Yeah.
And look, that's the synchronicity. See the synchronicity?
Hey, I was introduced to all this shit like over 10 years ago, so I know the talking points. I know it when I hear it, bro. But I don't mean no harm in them, but not having no license and all that. That is not gonna save our motherfucking people, man. It's cute and all that. The little stuff that they do.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that one action was gonna save anybody. What I'm saying is there has to come.
If Boosie was a sovereign citizen, he wouldn't be in jail right now.
I don't do the whole sovereign citizen. That's what they call people like me. See the game, the pimping and macking. They're gonna use words and terms to try to put you in a box.
That's what
I am that
they
am.
doing. They pimping it back.
Well, I understand that, but I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe. You can't trick me out of position. I know what I am and what I'm not. I am that am, just like the scripture said. That's for the slaves and the hoes. You can't trick me out of position. Only I could do that.
Back it up. I would never call a man a hoe or nothing like that, but you use the pimp and all that terminology. But if I come on here and I start talking about, do somebody want to buy some pussy, but I say ain't no prostitute, hey, what the fuck? That's backwards, bro. You just
But that's what I'm telling you, man.
You tried to sell us your stuff. So all I'm saying is, nah, bro, I don't think that's the good discussion right now. It's not gonna go what we. I'm not saying you wrong or nothing.
Well, I mean, listen, if you don't want to touch on these,
if that was what we needed, we've been having that. It would have.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. Part of the problem is that the individual thinks that there's going to be some. The individual thinks there's going to be some mechanism in order to change the individual's life, and that's not how this shit works, right? Each being has
break it down.
Each being has to become the change in the eyes of whatever they see as the creator and the creative force by what we call God's law, right? So the law of the land is supposed to be commensurate with God's law.
Which guy?
I'm not. I don't put a name on it, right? I go back to the ancient texts, the Tao, the way to the way.
Wait. Do you understand how complicated you tell me about God's?
All right, so let's boil it down. Street level, streetwise spirituality.
In layman's terms.
Streetwise spirituality would be conscience, right? That's the local aspect of self that is connected to God, whatever that creative force may be. I don't put a name on it because I don't presume to know that God has a name. It's just a term to identify a state of beingness and a force that may work with you if you are in alignment, right?
Right.
So
messing with this app.
Right. So there's legal and lawful. This is straight.
How we go from God to legal? Do you understand the conundrum right?
You're not letting me take you there. You're not letting me take you there. You cut me off. You're getting defensive. You're not letting me take you there. You're cutting me off and getting defensive.
No, I'm just asking.
He has a destination.
I'm trying to keep it where I understand everybody else because you don't. I don't think.
No, I understand that. I'm trying to talk to where everybody's at, regardless.
Your doctrine, you understand the doctrine. We don't. So I'm like, how do we go from God to law? Did God make these laws? How did you connect those two? That's what I'm saying.
Right. I'm trying to get us there.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
there's legal and there's lawful. Legal is man's world, the laws of man's world, code, policy, and statute. Lawful is God's law. It's inherent in our beingness. It's in us. It's not on us. Right. So there's a difference between a state actor who's upholding statute, policy, and code they call law versus the actual law of the land. Right. And this is dual jurisdiction. This is U.S. code. You have a natural man with natural rights and you have a legal person with civil rights. This is why they pimp on everybody and tell folks in the black community, whatever that is, because I've been to plenty of communities which were majority black and there were other folks there. But you get what I'm saying. They'll pimp and hoe in the black community and tell folks, oh, stand up for your civil rights. You don't want civil rights. You're telling them that you're beholden to a corporate structure, right? You want natural rights because you're a natural man.
Right. You're you're the citizen, but do so?
No, but the citizen is the.
So do black people under the Constitution are black people citizens of this country?
That's the thing. You're born on the land. As a matter of fact, the thing that's special about black folks is they have a dual protection because at one point on this land, they were not getting the God-given rights that were required by universal law, common law, and the Republic. That is why civil rights supposedly was created to double down on giving certain protected classes the rights that they were supposed to receive in creation inherently. It's supposed to be known by all of us, common sense, but common sense is not common.
It's supposed to be like, if you're born, you're supposed to have those rights, but we didn't.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But so what they did was they took that 14th Amendment and they created the idea of personage, right?
Okay,
and then they created a legal entity.
Wait. I like the way you moved it, the goalpost, but are black people citizens of the United States of America?
A citizen, by definition in U.S. code, is one who owes allegiance to United States Corporation.
Bro, I said, I didn't ask you to read your script, bro. It's like
I'm not reading a script, sir. You can't get frustrated with me for your lack of understanding. I'm telling you that I'm telling you, we have to get our words. We have to get our words into. Sir, I'm talking to an audience as well, so we have to get everybody right, whether it's you or the audience. We got to get the words.
My questions, bro. You just running your script down.
No,
I'm not running a script, sir. I'm telling you, there's a man on the land. I'm telling you, there's a man on the land. Of course, an American is an American, regardless of color. If you're born on this land, you're an American. A United States citizen is a corporate.
If I'm a citizen, then I'm supposed to have a driver license. If I'm a citizen, I was born in.
You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. There's a dual jurisdiction. It's basically like two worlds on paper through contract law. This is the pimping game. This is. I know it's frustrating. They're.
Frustrating, bro.
Oh, you look frustrated.
You're not listening, bro. You just.
I am listening. I'm very responsive, sir. I'm president aware and I have clarity. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm responding in kind.
So if we are citizens, that means that we have to follow the law of that land that you're talking about, right?
The law. That's why I said there's legal and there's lawful. Lawful up. You gotta.
It's yes and no either way. You very intelligent.
You can't pigeonhole me into a yes or no question where the question is formulated in an improper way. That's bizarre. You're trying to pimp on me now.
Take that one.
If I ask you is this color red or blue, you're gonna tell me, well, so you gotta understand, blue was coming from the people of this country.
This is not a black and white issue, no pun intended. This is not a black and white issue. There's a gray area here and nobody's seeing it. That's why we're getting pimped on.
We getting pimped on by who? Who we getting pimped on by?
You're telling me a man born on the land is a citizen. I'm telling you, under their laws and codes, a citizen is one who has joined with the corporation.
So question. So if I want to leave right now and go to Haiti, do I need a passport?
Would you need a passport?
To go to Haiti? To leave the
Well, let me help you with this, right? Let me help you with this. Are you aware that there's two different kind of passports at least?
Sir, do you understand that I'm out of the United States right now while I'm talking to you?
I didn't ask you that. Yes or no, right? Didn't you just say that to me? I asked you a properly formulated question. You want yes or no answers from me, but won't give them to me. Yes or no, are you aware there's multiple types of passports depending on the classification of the individuals? Are you aware of that?
Not answering my question, asking me a question. Not asking
Okay. So we're not going to take new information here today.
That it's 2-3 different types. It's different type of passport, visas. They have different reasons where you come.
Right. What do you think the reason for that is? What do you think the reason for that is?
Mentally kidnapped everybody who mentions it.
I'm saying,
right? What do you?
Watch this. This is the funny part, bro. You know what I'm asking you instead of asking me. You trying to?
No, I'm gonna get there. You have this thing where like I have to answer like that, whatever you're asking, and it's improperly formulated. I'm telling you,
like you said,
I'm telling you that there's different classifications.
A white gorilla. I'm a black gorilla, my nigga.
I respect that. But why get so emotional?
Where's the emotions at? I'm sitting over smoking weed.
You're getting emotional. You're getting all triggered and emotional, yelling and cutting me off. Are we building or what?
Okay.
Then what we do? Y'all each take a certain amount of minutes to speak what y'all speaking, man. So y'all can both get y'all points across.
Go back to the show. Cause this ain't gonna be nothing but a song and a dance, bro. Go back to the show.
I like to hear him finish his point.
You never gonna get there. You don't see this.
So now you want to influence everybody else's opinion.
These are my fucking people, nigga. What you talking about?
Who is my people? Who is my people? Who is my people? Are you live in division?
Nobody. We share information. So if you say go left, and I see somebody and I say, hey, you probably don't need to go left, that mean I'm hating on your information? No, I'm telling you.
No, you're not allowing other people to make their own determination without influencing the opinion.
Come on, get back to the point, because I got my mindset on call waiting for you to finish it up. Now I've been following you.
Well, hold on. Molar culture. What you get from this? Let me hear the queen speak on the panel. We gonna respect the women.
I'm really interested in hearing, what he had to say. He started mentioning the amendment and the laws and how it changed and the laws. I want to see how he gonna unpack that.
Like, can we have a like? I like
I'm
to have
very
a normal
interested.
car, like I'm talking to my brother or
Not
my
like
sister
I
or my
think he's gonna
mother.
make sense, and I'm very interested, and I
So
feel
now
that
I have
we're
to have
having
a conversation with you the way you're
intellectual
used to
engagement.
having it with people that you're used to having it with.
Man, but listen, hold on, Paul. Let me say this, Paul. Hold on, let me say this, Paul. He just dialoguing. This is how we talk. He's not having no aggressive talk.
He's not used to being around niggas.
Oh, there's no we, sir. This is the problem with the we is you're not doing what he's doing. So why lump yourself in with him?
What you mean?
Why you don't make the
This is the problem with the we. We can't do the we. There's self-accountability, responsibility, and then there's colorism and racism. So what's the we?
Why is the white boy steady talking about race though? This is what confusing me. Like he gonna teach us about race, bro. We experienced this shit. We live this shit. We don't need nobody to tell us about race.
I don't think he's trying to tell us. I think he's giving us a different narrative because
I'm giving my perspective. See, I'm giving my perspective, and you're getting triggered, acting like somebody's trying to force something on you.
The Caucasian narrative and their point of view, and I kind of am interested to be a fly on the wall.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Can we do this as a panel? Can I give Paul 3 minutes to make it make sense to us? Goddamn it! I mean 3 minutes, Paul.
Yes. That's
all right. If you go check it out, if you're gonna give Paul 3 minutes, give him what's the question he needs to address, or what's the topic?
You asked him the question because this your kind of information.
Kimbo,
what do you want him to address, Kimbo?
I done got what I got out of it, man. I'm through with it, Tree, because I'm not gonna get no answers to no. I asked 10 questions, I didn't get no answers.
Right.
I'm through with it. Y'all can talk about something else, bro, for real.
Okay. Mold the culture.
I don't have any questions for him because I understood.
I don't either. I'm just listening.
I did.
What did you understand, King? I'll make it make sense.
No, I understood everything he said.
Me too. I'm really, like I said, I'm excited to see how
What did y'all understand? Because I'm lost. What did y'all understand? Because I didn't understand.
So for example, just one example. He said there's a private, there's a public, there's an artificial and real. That's real. So when he tried to break it down, it was already understood. This is shit that I go over every day. So
the shit I call cap on you about all the time.
Right, the shit you call cap on me is actual law. He's speaking law, legal and lawful are two different things. So when he says legal and lawful are two different things, absolutely. Kimbo asked him a simple question: are black people citizens? I believe was the question, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was one of the questions.
There's just in that question. This is no slight to Paul or Kimbo. Just in that question alone, there are two problems. There's the color codes, which are black, and there's citizen.
Are we black king guys? Am I black king guys?
I can't tell you what you are. You can be whatever you want.
Wait,
but when it comes to,
you have to understand. You have to understand.
Hold on.
You have to understand.
Check it out. When you use any colors you want, that's fine. What Paul is bringing to the conversation was the legal aspects or the lawful aspects to those topics. It's really not a disagreement between y'all. It's just y'all coming from two different perspectives on it.
Is it a such thing as paper terrorism?
Yes.
When you filing frivolous paperwork bro, I've been through all this. I really
right.
Like all of this shit, I wanted to believe that all of it was right and exact, bro. I went through that. I studied the Aquarian Gospels of Jesus the Christ and all of that shit that came along
so
with
because you studied it means you interpreted it.
Let him finish. Hold on, Paul. Let him finish, Paul.
I haven't got to speak yet.
You're definitely going to.
You definitely gonna get to speak, man. But we over here we go one at a time. Like we can't hear, we can't understand if we don't talk one at a time. I promise I'm gonna let you speak. Go ahead, Kimbo.
Go ahead, Kimbo.
I was under those teachers. I liked the fact that it might have been something in law that could help me and my people, bro. But when I got to reading the actual books, and I pick up a book and it tell me that black means death and white means pure and all that old racist ass white national ideology. So they got a lot of cute shit in there for black people to attract us, Trig. But the deeper you get, you're going to find out what the beginning of where this shit even come from and what it lead to. We better off running around with AKs with niggas and shooting shit up and get what we want. Law is not, if law was going to help us, Trig, it would already help us because all they do is we come with one law to help us. All they
Do
gonna
you think? Do you think that if you
Hold on.
come back and change
Whatever you
it,
disagree with,
I can
just
wait.
remember
We
it, because you don't
control
get the
them
floor
by
too.
law when we are in their land and they make and control the laws. They can make it like they said. We was free, we're gonna get 40 acres in the fucking mule. All that shit's still on the books, Trick. When you get out the pen in Texas, they supposed to give you a mule and a gun. All this shit is still on the books, my nigga. But they got the right to exercise what the fuck they want to. Like right now, if you can show me somebody with a case in the fucking at the Supreme Court that's arguing these facts that these brothers are giving me. If you can show me somebody who took this to a high level to prove whatever, because I know I'm black. When I say black, y'all know what we mean. If I gotta get into some atmosphere to world, black don't mean the descendants of slavery and all of this shit, or the Negroes or the Africans, whatever. If anything outside of that tree, they trying to bamboozle you, bro. For real. We know who we are. Don't let nobody tell us we're nobody else, bro. We're falling for that shit. We are straw man. You ain't your man. You got a bank account under your social and all that. Bro, people be spewing bullshit on here, bro. I'm calling that shit out. I'm sick of people lying to my people. If that shit helped everybody so good, I want somebody to break down and show me how the fuck it helped them. I want them to show me them get pulled over by the police and tell them I'm just traveling and all that shit and make it work. But nigga, I was in the pen with a bunch of them niggas that tried that dumb shit, talking about they didn't have no jurisdiction over them. Bro, that shit don't work, Trey. Telling y'all, my nigga. Shit, if it worked, everybody would be doing it if it worked.
Go ahead, Paul. It's on you.
do you think it would matter what you understood or learned if you presented it the way you just presented here today at court?
At court? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? We not at court, bro. We talking amongst each other.
You are who you are, and anything you do and everything you do. That's a man, isn't it?
The YouTube page. We're not at court, sir.
It's about honor. It's about honor and being respectful and honorable. Doesn't matter what you know. If you present it in a dishonorable, contemptuous manner filled with emotions, you're not going to be respected and honored. It's that simple. It's not nothing to do with color.
Check this out, Paul.
Has nothing to do with color, sir. I know plenty of African Americans, whatever that is, black folks, whatever that is. I know a lot of human beings who have a darker skin tone, who have effectuated this understanding over and over again, but they don't present like you at court or on this venue either. So that might be something to do with the results you're generating, is you. How you conduct yourself. And you're in a space.
Play the game. No, I know what he's talking about. You got to play the game like that. You got to see the people who are in control.
No, you have to learn self-control. We are our own worst enemy in this life. I don't care what color you are. If you don't learn self-mastery,
hold on.
I barely even got, you know.
Hold on. Let me check this though. Let me check this because like this is what Paul is doing. Paul, we just want you to answer the question, man. Like you throw shade when you respond.
Who is we? I was speaking to that man. You didn't ask me any questions.
Well, we because it's our panel, so it's we. You did what I'm saying. So
you want to ask me any questions?
Why you got it? Like, let's not insult. Now, speak your mind with insult.
I wasn't trying to insult anybody. If it feels insulting, this might be what I'm speaking about.
Well, it's insulting me because it feels like every time you respond, you got throw like some kind of dumb shade or some kind of hood nigga.
If you feel it, does that make it real?
Man, go on and speak, bro.
Right. So, as human beings, color aside, we have a true self and a false self. If we live through that false self and that false self is challenged, we get triggered and emotional, act out. That's why we have to remedy the false self, the ego, the cultural self with the true self so we could master our inner space and control ourselves and present in any venue as honorable and competent.
So you were saying this has to do with the spiritual law, God's law, and the law of man, 3D law versus the 5D law.
That's one way of putting it, but there's universal law. It's written in us. If we're not pimped and macked on and detracted, right? The deceiver, that's what they call a deceiver. The devil has come here to kill, steal, and destroy using deception and deceptive practices and fraud and false culture. The root word of culture is cult, in case anybody's wondering.
Right.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody know in the chat. I want to let everybody know in the chat. Hold on. I need to let everybody know in the chat. In America, the United States, goddamn it, you pull over, you ain't got a valid insurance or ID in this country. Your ass gonna get your car towed, and they gonna take your ass to jail. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm letting them voice their opinion out here, but y'all know me and King God, we disagree on this shit all the time. Goddamn it.
So if I show you,
that's what makes the conversation so dope. Paul, see the
Right.
thing over here, Paul, you might be new to the channel, you might not be. I don't want to put it past you, but over here we learn how to agree to disagree. You know, even if you disagree with somebody's perspective, just let it be, because you can't.
Sir, was am I not showing that ability?
No,
I thought that man that was just here was not showing that ability,
I like
right?
how you handled the conversation. It got a little heated, but I like how the conversation. I like the topic of the conversation. If the conversation would have went smoother, a lot more beneficial to the people would have came. But like I said, I'm not in disagreement with Kimbo perspective or yours. I understand both. Me and Trig always bump heads on this type of shit, but we learn to just understand each other. Okay, this ain't for him, and what he got ain't for me. It's okay.
Because I feel just
I
like
understand
I feel just like Kimbo, like the man and my brother that you were arguing with her. We think the same and feel the same way about this type of shit. So
yeah,
the argument would have been
the majority.
We do this all the time.
The majority of folks on this land that we call United States feel and think the same way you do, because they have not seen the results, or when they get the results, they don't believe the results. So I have videos online of myself having a great conversation with policy enforcement. I also have videos online of them telling me, shut the fuck up and get out of the car. You're going to jail.
Likewise.
So listen, I don't do this because of the results. I do it because it's true and correct. It's common sense. I want my freedom and God-given rights, and I'm not going to be a slave on my land. That's simple.
And this is what we go over in law class.
I'm lost. Hold on. God damn it. King guy, because I'm lost. Like, who are you saying you're not a slave, though?
Well, I believe, sir, my name is Paul Unslaved. My channel is Paul Unslaved. My perspective
but in America, you're not a slave. Like,
my perspective is
ain't no way it's a white man gonna be a slave, bro. Like,
well, you're calling me a white man. I came in saying I don't call myself a white man, and I don't agree with white men. So
brother. I don't mean.
Well, listen, if you're gonna now decide what my title is, well, I appreciate that, but I don't accept that offer, right? See how contract law works, conditional acceptance. You could say you look at me and you're gonna decide what I am. I don't accept that.
Bro, you entitled to. I'm entitled to my.
Well, that's fine, but if we want to play the ego game, how about this? As white as I am with red hair, Irish people were the first slaves documented on this land, brought here in cages. You really want to have this discussion? Right. So let's move past the egoic bullshit, because slaves are slaves and we all got the same history. I know they politically pimped on you to create division, but we're all one, sir. It's one love. As the Rastafari would say, it's one truth as well.
Homo sapien DNA and Caucasian has
Neanderthal DNA? We doing too. Listen. That's doing too much. It's a simple concept.
We're human.
When we play with the color, play with color codes, you got to remember his perspective in this conversation.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's from a legal perspective, a law.
Salute to Paul, man.
Okay, I
so
have.
When we get into the color code, he's trying to acknowledge the color code is so simple to understand.
I'm here for truth, sir. That's what I want to be understood first and foremost. Right. I'm here for truth, and I'm here for all people. I don't play the worldly color games. I'm not into that. That's division games. That's pimping and macking. I'm not.
My boy Paul got hot, bro. Your emotions rise, goddamn Paul. Shit.
Well, I'm passionate, man. Compassion. Compassion means with passion in Latin, and I'm compassionate when it comes to truth and unification.
Hold on. Why am my big homie emotions was aggressive and yours was compassion? Why he's
mine are controlled and measured, right? Mine is energy and motion, emotion. His are out of control. He can't control himself in his mouth.
Oh man,
he can control him, but man,
what the hell going on?
This is an agree to disagree conversation. Y'all got to understand it's an agree to disagree conversation. That's all it is.
I'm telling you like this, bro. If you want to consider me a white man, then fine. I'll speak for the white people. When you go to court and those white people look at you and you come into court and they ask a question and you ask a question and they ask a question and you go to getting emotional and acting out like that, they're going to put a label on you and they're going to treat you like the one thing that everybody doesn't want.
It's already a label on me. I'm a nigga in court. It's
it's not what they call you. It's what you answer to. It's not what they call you and what they treat you like. It's how you respond. That's how you'll be defined. So if anybody calls you an N-word and you act like one, they say, put it down, he is one. If they call you one and you act like an honorable man, it's going to be that much harder to prove it, isn't it?
Y'all motherfuckers.
Stop me where I'm wrong, sir. I'm about the truth. I'm not here to play games and be about separation, division, and ego.
You all right, Paul. You all right. You a little off the wall, but you all right, man. I can put up with you. Like, you funny as fuck to me, man. Like, I laugh at anybody. I laugh at my brother King guy when we have.
He just ain't came across a Kimbo. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
no, sir.
I'm Kimbo. If Kimbo was, if he was hot, goddamn, he wouldn't be talking.
You would know it.
You would know.
No, I'm not saying he was. I'm not saying that I was in fear or he's angry or going to do something. I'm not. I've come across many people. I've been all over, man. I'm just saying there's a quality to the human condition where we are not as centered and balanced and measured and tempered as we need to be to get the desirable results that we seek. And I'm pretty good at noticing that character trait when what happened?
Oh man, y'all ain't hold on, man. Y'all ain't hit that like button, man. Right. If y'all ain't goddamn me subscribe to our channels up here, man. If y'all ain't hit the join the member gang, hit the cash out, then you suck. I'm just telling you right now, goddamn. Matter of fact, if you ain't even got one of these books from King God book, man, because we need a commercial for a second. Let everybody catch a deep breath, goddamn.
Yeah, get the book. Get the book, y'all.
Let's drop the King God commercial. Let's go. Say, man, don't sit here reading the King God's book, man. Y'all put some raffle tickets in. You might get one. Motherfucker crazy as hell. But this book is kind of good. Purchase the King Guys book. Subscribe, King Guys.
That was cool, man. I like that.
Always
man. Make sure you get a book, Paul, from King Guys. Y'all talk the same language.
That's what I do.
Miss Parker say, Paul Kimbo just talk hard and with his chest. It comes with his life experience. That's all. It's all.
That's it.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm not faulting him for that.
You know, when you had these conversations, I hear where he comes from with the false self. I understand all of this shit. That's crazy. It's wild. But even with that, Paul, you know, and I'm not saying you haven't, but you learn how to just understand that people are going to react the way they react. Sometimes your passion looks different than his passion or her passion, etc., etc., etc. So
I agree with that. All I'm saying, Oz.
Hold on. Yep, I got you. Hold on. For the people that maybe seen the argument, you was looking at it wrong. Because the conversation was dope if y'all really paid attention. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, but Oz, all I'm saying is right there's a clear and present energy exchange that goes on, right, with me and Trig, with me and you, and then there was whatever that was with him, that resistance. I suspect that resistance has a lot to do with my shade of coloring, because I noticed the lingo always goes right to us and them. And that's my first indicator that psychologically he's moved into that space of.
No, I can't let you paint that picture on my big homie because when
well, let me just finish.
You gotta understand now, because I want to stop that and clear that up right now. When he say us, he talking about his people up here. We call ourselves a family over here. We've been doing this for like almost 2 years.
So when he says my people, he specifically cited black folks and then tried to draw a line of distinction between myself and his people.
But you're against though. Like, let's just be real. You are against over here. So we don't know you yet. So later on down the road, you might be our people. But right now you against. Like, you know, I thought you were porn bumming.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is everywhere I go, everyone is my people if they show the capacity for an understanding and an energy exchange. right? And
Maybe this is
equity,
a karmic
give and
lesson for you
take.
to understand how to deal with people.
Hey, y'all got to
It's
hit
not
the light
of
for
your
this.
nature. That's not what you're used to.
Right.
In this
Again,
moment.
ma'am, you're presuming that I haven't been all over and walked with gang members
No,
and
I'm
been to
saying,
jail and done. I've seen all types of people and dealt with everybody. And what I notice is that with people who care about the truth and have a care in their heart and are respectful within themselves and truthful and honorable, there's an energy exchange and there's equity. We don't have these problems and these resistance. That comes from somebody who has an insecurity and a resistance.
I understand it, but listen, this is just what I'm saying. Just hold on. This is just what I'm saying. Sometimes in life, you're going to deal with people that, as you said, have that resistance.
I just dealt with it.
I know that. I know you just dealt with
it. Hold on, motor culture. Let's just leave this conversation alone right there, man, because I ain't going to have too many more times my nigga get disrespected or misunderstood. Like, because I heard we in a respectable conversation, but I don't told this man, Mr. Paul, man, that my partner went on that, man, but we not going to disrespect. That's what we ain't with. We just going to leave this conversation alone. This just ain't a conversation like that's needed on this panel because I'm feeling some type of way now, like you said.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I prefer he just come up and talk to me, man to man, right?
I prefer, but I prefer we just stop talking about it because now I feel
all right,
like
that works.
Can I ask
that's my big homie, man.
That's fine, sir. I'm not meaning any disrespect. I'm speaking about
I'm starting to take it as disrespect though. Like, so let's just leave it alone. I feel
listen.
I don't listen to Uncle Charles.
We're gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing. Uncle Charles, hold on, let me let Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles, what's up, Uncle Charles?
And you're right, Trick. We are family over here.
Yeah.
And if I don't understand something, if I'm wrong, I've been told plenty times, no, then you ain't right. And see, I have to be willing to take that, be a man and humble myself and take that. Let me tell you something, man. How do this whole damn thing go from that to Charleston White? It went from Charleston White to that. Well, you want to believe in certain things, but you better believe that Charleston White is a character. He is a character, and if you watch him long enough, you'll believe what he say. Let me explain something to you. We got a nigga out here right now. We call him Horse. The nigga look just like a horse. Out of head, just like a horse, and the nigga dating a white girl, and she could look like the damn hunchback of Notre Dame. But they are together, and why they together? Because nobody want her, and don't nobody want him. Which make them. Let me tell you something. You know why I said that? Know what I said it? Know why I said that don't nobody
want her.
The cat and the dog. I say again, the cat and the dog was enemies for a long time. And now the cat is laying with the dog. Why? Because after all these years we've been fighting and I ain't believing what you was doing and the very thing I hated you for, now I'm starting to like you and I'm starting to lay with you now. This is how it works. I sit down and watch cartoons all the time when I'm goddamn Cheerios. Cartoon, I watch it. How the fuck did the coyote, a big old brick dropped down on this motherfucker, flatten his ass like a welcome home, man. And yet the next day, this motherfucker come back. I have to start believing in what I see. It's what it is. This white man don't got away from home. His wife don't know where he at. 78 years old, and this motherfucker don't took 100 milligram Viagra. And yesterday, this nigga got loose in the grocery store, took off his clothes, and went up to the counter and put his wing on the conveyor belt. Now, what I want to know is not how he got there. Why this nigga got his wing out? This is what I want to know. See, we focus on the wrong thing. I don't want to know how that nigga got away from his wife. I don't want to know how he drove up there. I want to know why this nigga got his wing on the conveyor belt. That's what I want to know. See, we don't understand. We don't understand things because we don't want to understand them. Let me tell you something. I went up to New York for 3 days to visit my auntie. And I got on the subway. My first experience, and I look in the back, it's a big-ass rat sitting in the goddamn seat. And he was riding along with us listening to My Pony by Genuine. Now, tell me something. If I'm supposed to know what that motherfucker doing now, or do I supposed to believe why he's there? You better wake up and understand the why first before we understand anything else. And like King Eyes, this is why I said King Eyes is best at what he do. When I don't understand something and I don't hear from this brother, I get confused. I get discombobulated. But when this brother go to talking and I listen to him, I figure it out for what he say. He's what he is.
Absolutely.
he the best in the game. Because I don't came to him many a times. I said, King, I don't understand it, King. I don't fucking understand this bullshit. And then he breaks it down, and now I calm down, and I go on with my motherfucking day. And this is the same thing, Trigger. Trigger, this is what we all here. We are family. We learn to agree to disagree. And I have to humble myself to these guys and say, yeah, Uncle Charles, you know what? King guy was right. Trigger was right. I was wrong. So I have to humble myself. I believe in what the fuck I see. Do you understand? Do you understand when I saw that fucking rat on the stomach? Do you believe when he saw me, he believed who I was? Hell no. He wasn't giving a damn about that, but he was enjoying the motherfucking ride. And that's all I got to say. Appreciate it, bro.
Man, appreciate
Salute
you,
Uncle Charles. We need Uncle Charles to always come through for shit show,
It's
man.
a must. It's a must.
Now, hold on, we got somebody new on the panel. The Prince, man, what's up?
Say, man, salute, man. First time over here, man. Y'all was having a great dialogue. I just wanted to see if I can input a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
So, what I got from the interaction, I guess it was, or the conversation, or the banter, whatever you may call it, between, I think the man name is Paul and your big homie. You kept referring to him before I clicked
Kimbo
Grady.
Greedy.
What I conveyed from it is the same thing I've always conveyed for I've been on this land for 40 years, that once you go back and forth as one of us, and what I mean by us, I would show myself, but I'm in a place where I can't disclose myself. But when I say us or we, you know who I'm talking about. When we or us converse with Paul, you understand me, I'm going to use him because he's up here. It seems like we can't never say nothing right, or we can't never convey our emotions correctly to them. You know what I'm saying? So we always going to be inferior, or they gonna always seem like they have to combat what we say to make us not seem correct, or make us not seem
I don't agree with that at all.
on what we speak about. You may not agree, and like I'm explaining right now, you're not gonna agree because that's how you are.
Isn't Oz one of you?
And also what the big homie was just saying that was up here, what I conveyed from what he was saying is that sometimes we gotta stop letting people at the barbecue. We allow everybody at the barbecue, but we don't never go eat that potato salad with the cranberries and peaches and whatever else.
I don't eat none of that bullshit.
Whatever else they put in the you know what I'm saying, the potato salad. So sometimes we just gotta be knowledgeable and view that, and not let people in our circles that don't need to be. You understand me? Because it can cause confusion and disfusion. You understand me? So I salute you, Trig. You got
it doesn't cause confusion. It reveals confusion.
I'm going to get back over here, bro, and finish my little slave ship up. And then, man, I'm going to be continuing, bro.
Hold on. You shot an underhand shot at me. I caught it. Go ahead.
No, not at you. Not at you, brother. Nah. I'm saluting you, brother. I don't know. Sure. You'll have to replay it. But, yeah, I'm saluting you. I said I'm going to come over here and I'm going to rock with you from now on. I like your channel, huh? This is my first time over here, so I want to come over here. I think you said you do a men's panel on Sundays, Mondays, and I forgot the other day. I'm gonna come get involved.
Wednesday tonight 10 p.m. Central Time.
That might be a little late, you know. I got a slave ship to attend to in the morning, so but I'm gonna definitely try to tap in, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try to tap in as much as I can, bro, and you keep doing your thing, homie.
All right, for shit show. Appreciate you,
already.
Mr. Trig, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Would Oz here, or would you describe Oz as, I don't know what the right term is nowadays, African American, black?
Yeah.
Why is it that me and him we're like getting along great, like best buds, like we known each other?
Well, you and I, like y'all study the same stuff. I told you, you like his twin brother right now. Like what you getting? Hold on, let me say. Hey, let me say this, man. Let me be honest with you. If you were here and we were having this conversation, you would be King Guys right now. Me and King Guys, or me and Kimbo and King Guys and Pooh Black, we'll be going back and forth with it just like that. It just wouldn't be. It would just be done with respect, and we respect one another's opinion. We just conversate high side back and forth with each other without, like, that's how we talk with each other. It's not aggressive tone. That's just us dialoguing and stuff.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. If you watch the broadcast, they accuse me of the same thing. That's why they call me the white gorilla. I've also been called a white N-word. right? I've been called a lot of things because I get loud and I get passionate, and I'm from the East Coast, so I'm Italian and Irish, and I have a way of coming across a certain way at certain times. But I'm saying if you see how I come into this interaction, it's with a certain level of discretion and respect and reverence, right? And I don't jump out the window. So maybe he's just a little bit too comfortable jumping out the window all the time when we're still at the stage. I'm not disrespecting him, Trig. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm saying we have a respectful rapport, right? You and I. I don't know you, but we have a respectful rapport.
Yeah,
right?
we have. So me and you have built some respect for each other. You got respect him because that's my homie in real life. That's the big homie.
Right, but if we're in an organization, right? I'm saying you don't know me. I'm not part of this whole scene over here.
No, but if we're me and him is an organization. Me and you are.
I get that. I get that, but let's just say, for argument's sake, we're in an organization. So whenever I become knighted and become part of the group, if that ever happens, you have to make that determination. Then it definitely becomes every man has to speak for themselves, and then other people can pipe up to agree or disagree so we could check everybody and get everybody right. But we can't be taken up for people if they're not correct just because there are people. Whatever that is, whatever that means, whether it's the family, the color, the gender, right? Right is right, wrong is wrong, where I come from.
Yeah, I hear you, but I disagree with you too. So me and Kimbo stand at the same point. I'm just the MC of the show. I'm just the MC of the show. I make sure everybody gives a chance to voice their opinion without being disrespectful.
Hey, see how they do that down there? See how they do that that down there too? The you're getting to know an undercover police officer. You better look me up because I'm on record like 10 ways to Sunday.
Man, I don't believe you know police officer. I didn't say that. I didn't get police for
No, I know you're not saying. I'm saying that's what they do.
Talking like you talking. You definitely not the police. Goddamn me, like for shit. So no, he can't even infiltrate.
This was a great one though, as far as
hey, he can't even infiltrate. He can't even infiltrate. How he talking, man? Like King God, goddamn, he buy one of your books.
Right?
Yeah, he got buy one of your books. Man,
they won't let me put a suit on and go with the white people. They won't even let me over there, man. I'm not like them. I don't fit in.
Nobody said he was wrong for having his own opinion.
Can I just say this?
Go ahead.
I'm looking at the chat.
I just want to say that, well, to Paul, you gotta see that you're on a platform that's more urban, for lack of better words, and you're going to get some comments and some people coming up that's going to be in the mindset of being pro-black, black pride, black power. And with that being said, you might be put up under the bus. And sometimes you're just going to have to understand and accept the fact and take one on the chin that even though, like as you said, it may not be right, sometimes we're going to go with our people just because they are our people. And it's not right, but sometimes that's just the way that we're going to go. Some of us feel that we are going to stick together no matter what. We're going to have each other's back because we, for so long, and it's been in our history that we are been torn apart and all we have is each other. So it is what it is. If you can just understand that part.
I fully understand that coming into, again, it's a coded language, right? An urban platform. It means predominantly black. I understand completely. I've done this for a while, right? So I understand what I'm going to be met with.
You might run into people that blacks that's just going to, even though that, you know, you're right.
Yeah, but I'm not taking anything on the chin. So this is what I need to be understood by everybody is I don't go to
that was a mess.
Yeah, no, I don't do that, right? That's not how
I knew he was gonna
I don't move like that. I mean, if I'm getting jumped, I'm getting jumped, but I'm not taking nothing on the chin. It is what it is.
Don't be no hoe. Don't be no hoe.
I'm not trying to minimize your dominion and your manhood. And no, I'm not. You know, maybe I should have used a different word.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying, but I'm equating it to, in order for me to respect myself and my walk and my journey and the truth that I understand to be true, that I have to live, there's nowhere to go with that, right? I'm going to tell the policy enforcement that while they arrest me and put me in a box. I'm going to tell the firing squad that if they're aiming down at me. So, you know, I live this information. There's nowhere for me to go with it. It doesn't matter who's around me and what the consequences are. See what I'm saying?
You stand on the front line.
That's it. There's nowhere to go with it. So like it or love it, this is what it is, right?
Okay. And this is it. Oh, then okay. Well, then you just expected to have a, you know.
Well, hey. Mo the coach. I thank you for coming up here and dialoguing with her. I'm finna get ready to shut down. So I'm finna let Paul have his little minute or two
Oh
of
yeah,
talking. And me and
appreciate you
King
Thank
staying
guys
you.
up
gonna
here,
Thank
shut
you
it
to
down.
the
Motor
chat.
Culture.
Thank you for letting me
Appreciate you
come
staying
up,
up
Trigger.
here.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. Paul, you got you 1.5 minutes. Let's go.
I don't even need the 1.5, man. I think that we again, the disagreement is always good content. The controversy creates conversation. The root word of conversation is converse, like a conversion. So if we can let some authentic controversy express that leads to a good conversation, we might be able to make a conversion. And that's what I'm about. So I know the game coming in one way or the other, right? I'm not mad about it.
For shit show. Well, for shit show, man. I always
Appreciate
hit
you
the
coming
link.
up.
Check out the show, man. We appreciate you coming up for shit show,
Absolutely
man.
appreciate you.
Salute
All
to
right.
you.
Bless you.
Already. King God, man. Woo, this was some, man. We started out one way. This went totally like, say, man, this is a good.
No,
I like hearing.
this is
I ain't gonna lie. I like hearing good conversation, whether it's aggressive or not.
absolutely,
So I sit back and listen because I like good conversation, like good debate and shit. Goddamn me.
absolutely.
The hard part of it is trying to keep it like not getting aggressive or
Comfortable.
insulting. Yeah.
Right. I mean, it was cool. Overall, it was all right. It wasn't too out of pocket. It wasn't too crazy. They weren't going hard on each other. They weren't calling each other out of disrespectful names. They weren't doing none of that. It was just passionate. I appreciated the conversation. Law and how we apply it and the benefits of it is something I do every day, every single day. So having pushback by other people, I'm used to that. So I understood Paul's perspective. I understood Kimbo's perspective because I still hold those same understandings as well. So to me, this year was just a walk in the park as far as what I would appreciate in a conversation. Both sides had good perspectives. It got a little personal, aggressive, a little bit, but not too much. This was a good one, in my opinion. This shit is what I
Appreciate
talk
the super
about.
chat, Paul.
I see that a lot of the people in the chat understood both sides. I was reading the chat most of the time, and until people told me to start talking about shit. But
Man, you know what I think it was, man.
a good conversation.
Even me, shoot, some people you ain't never talked to guys like us. It sounds like we taking something offensive, but we just having that's how we debate. Like that's no different than you and Kimbo debating shit. The tone would be just that, saying it ain't assaulting. It's just like
that's
shit,
why I
they gonna
sat
high
back,
side
because I
and
was
shoot it slow.
comfortable. I
Yeah,
knew what was up.
yeah.
Paul
I
was
sit
new
back
to
too.
that experience. That's all.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as far as the live as a whole, this was dope, man. This is the type of conversations you're going to have pushback on, Paul. Like I said, when you bring up law and the ins and outs, a lot of people don't have the same perspectives on law. That's fine. That's fine. You see what I'm saying? But I do agree that he didn't make this point. I'm saying the point. I do agree that we need to know law and use it to our advantage, because the law is on your side. The people hold the power. It's just not knowing how to apply it, which makes it seem like it doesn't work. When people actually apply it, I could show you plenty American nationals. You can call them American nationals, is what I would call them. Holding and standing on their square against the government and politics and winning every day, every single day. I could show you proof all day. But you also got to know how to hold that dialogue with somebody. You got to know your crowd. And I don't think Paul understood the assignment on that perspective.
Yeah.
You got to know your crowd. And if you don't know your crowd, the way you come off is always going to be adversary. It's adverse, excuse me. So once again, I'm going to make it short. I thought what we got to witness today was dope. I hope people actually had their eyes open and their ears open. You might not agree with what was said, but to watch the dynamics coexist together and bounce off each other, whether you see an argument or a conversation, it was dope. So shout out to Kimbo, and shout out to you. And check your text.
For sure.
Check your text. I think you'll be interested in that.
Man, I'm definitely gonna check it. Goddamn me, I got you. Goddamn, hell, man, this show I don't win an hour. I don't win an hour over, man. I had to. Like I had to sit and let it just be. No, for shit show, man. For shit show. But appreciate you for showing up, King Guy, for shit show. Hey man, this was a great show, man. This show was a little lit, goddamn me, good content, man. Salute to the GMT people who came up here, stood tall. OG Kimbo Greedy 214 and King Oz, man. Salute to Uncle Charles. Salute to Mode or Culture, man. Salute to Paul, man, for coming up here discussing. Salute to the Princess, man, for coming in late, man. Salute to all the new subscribers, man. I'm starting to see more and more new names up there, man. Feel free to join my member game, man. Memberships are $4.99 a month, man, for y'all new people coming in. My cash app always working, always on the screen. Follow me on IG. Subscribe to King Guys, Kimbo Greedy, Pooh Black. Subscribe to the gang, Coach Dude Sports, Audio Crack 22, SLK Did It, the speaker spot. The Real Queen Nika, Queen 88, goddamn me. Double Up TV, man. Authentic like Timbo Slice, man, for shit show. Subscribe to the gang out here, Music 101, man. Go check out that boy Marita boy over there, man. Y'all subscribe to them too, man. Support, man. Let's head forward. Let's head a new direction, man. Y'all know what I always say though. Ending the damn show, y'all. Think and cultivate the mind, opening the roads to highways across the world. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life, man. And we up out of here. Let go. One thing I ain't gonna lose is my respect. These niggas just want Trigger Man to acknowledge them sometime. That's it. I'm about to be getting my ass whooped today. I don't know. I couldn't find him. Nah, nigga ain't coming in no junk. Give a fuck about all that shit. Man, y'all gotta pay attention to. And they want me to play with them. These niggas are goofy. Who gets on the internet and argue and do is think about hate? Think about scratching nigga hope. And don't say my name though. That's how I feel, nigga. For shit show.